Nation, let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. You guys know what time it is. We are back. Second college football game of the day for us. Alabama versus Indiana in Los Angeles at the Rose Bowl quarterfinal. Fernando Mendoza Mania versus Ty Simpson and company, the Crimson Tide, the number 9 Alabama Crimson Tide versus the number 1 ranked football team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers. So let's get it, y'all. Salute to everybody here in the building. As always, Fernando gets the ball first. Kickoff is about to be underway here shortly. Alabama won the coin toss, chose to defer, and now we get a chance to see Mendoza and company go out there and see if they can get it rolling on the first drive offensively. And the kick is underway. Let's get it, baby. Again, a few players to keep an eye on today. Fernando Mendoza, of course. Ty Simpson, the young quarterback out of Alabama. Fernando Mendoza, real quick, Heisman Trophy winner. 13 wins, most in school history. 33 passing TDs. He leads the FBS in 33 touchdowns. And he is taking the field right now. Keep an eye on Elijah Sarrett as well. Omar Cooper, a few guys to keep an eye on here. And also Caden Proctor, the tackle for Alabama as well. Let's get it. Mendoza here in the shotgun. The snap. Ooh, he escaped the sack. Gets back. He loses a yard there. It is what it is. Mendoza loses a yard right there on the first play from scrimmage. Alabama sent the crib. They were not playing. They're trying to put pressure on Mendoza off the rip. All right, lost 2 yards, 2nd and 12. Mendoza in the shotgun. Hands the ball off up the gut. Man, got about 7-8 on the carry there. Let's go. Omar Cooper, Roman Hemby, Pierre, Zabian Brown, 4 players that they're calling impact players to keep an eye on. Hemby had 8 yards on that carry right there, y'all. Let's get it. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. Mendoza here in the shotgun. Hemby the lone back. The snap. Damn, they sent the pressure again. Mendoza takes a sack, loses about 5 yards. Holy hell. That defense is not playing right now. They are sending the crib. They are trying to get after Mendoza immediately, you guys. Wow. Was that Hubbard? Wow. Yeah, Hubbard on the sack. A loss of 11 yards. Nasty first drive. Alabama's defense was all over Fernando Mendoza and company. The punt is up on 4th and 15. Iffy kick. It's about the 41-yard line. So Ty Simpson, they're pretty good. Got some prime real estate right here in front of them. Let's see what Ty got. Yeah, that was Hubbard, Canelo, for sure. 21-1 first 9 games. The last 5 games, 7-4. Yeah, Ty has not looked the same as he once did at the beginning of the season, but we'll see if he can correct that today against Indiana, the number 1 team in college football. Again, you guys, salute to everybody here in the building. As always, get those likes up. All right, Ty here in shotgun. See what they got. The snap. Ty has to take off. Ton of pressure. Throws it away. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Impact players. Caden Proctor, the left tackle for Alabama. Gerby Bernard, the wide receiver, who will probably be a 1st or 2nd round pick. Mario Landito. And is it Elijah Hardy, the linebackers and defensive tackles for the Indiana Hoosiers. All right, let's get it rolling. 2nd and 10. Ty and shotgun. The snap. Play action. Damn. Maybe 2-3 yards. Ryan Williams on the catch. So it's going to be a 3rd and long situation here, you guys. Both defenses on fire right now. G-Funk, I have no idea where I got the hat, bro. I've had it for a long time. I just never really wear it. I've had this for years, though. I think I bought it in Atlanta. Ty drops back, 1st down. Gets right to the sticks. 1st down, Alabama. All right. 1st and 10. Alabama's driving here. They're at about the 50-yard line right now. Ty under center, y'all. Play action. Ooh, pressure. Still got it off for about maybe 5-6 yards. Ty avoided that pressure, man, and let loose. That was good for 6 yards, you guys, to his fullback. I don't know how you say his last name. Huevos? Looks like Huevos. 2nd and 4 right here. Ty Simpson again under center. I have Ty Simpson still as a 1st round draft pick. The handoff up the gut. Man, nice hard run right there. That's good for about another 8 yards right there. Alabama's gelling right now, y'all. That was Hill on the carry. 6 yards. 1st down. 1st and 10. Ty and shotgun here at about the 37-yard line. They hand the rock off. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They may even have lost a yard on that carry right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, Caden Proctor, man, 6'7", 366. Holy shit. Which I still believe he'll be a better guard at the next level. There you go, Rube. Exactly. Great minds, brother. Is a guard. I don't know how good he'll be, but not my favorite prospect. I think he'd be pretty good. Oh! They lost some yards there. Lost about 3-4 yards. Ty had a bunch of defenders in his face. There was a ton of pressure there. Boykin on the stop. Man, I'm going to be real, y'all. This is both these defenses are being really aggressive early on, man. Yeah, lost 4. 3rd and 14 here from about the 41-yard line. See if they can pick up some ground here. All right, tying shotgun here. The snap. They drop back. Oh, nope. Ty is under pressure. He got rid of it. Oh, it was almost picked. Ryan Williams, the intended receiver there. Wow. I can't believe he escaped all that chaos. Yeah, man. Ty showed some athleticism there. Wasn't really a great pass. You throwing it in double coverage there. Oh, actually, you know what? Nah, that was a bad pass. 4th and 14. And they will punt here. Try to get Indiana somewhere, pin them deep into their own territory. It's up, and it's about the he lets it go. Wow. About the 3-4 yard line. Great punt. Great punt. Yeah, Dom, I agree. I think he could be an elite guard. I know a lot of people see 6'7", 366, and they're like, holy shit. How? I can see it. I can see it. I think he could be a really good guard at the next level. Yeah, Dom, I don't know what happened with Ryan Williams. Well, that was something that he couldn't do nothing about. He had two people in coverage wrapped around him. Nothing that Ryan can really do from that standpoint. But, yeah, he has been struggling to catch the football all season long. Real quick, y'all, 8:52 left remaining here in the first quarter in the Rose Bowl. Hoosiers, Crimson Tide, both knotted up at 0-0. Defenses both playing like their hair is on fire. Mendoza was under duress. Ty Simpson was under duress. It's going to be interesting to see if they kind of cool down here in the next drive or so. But, man, really good game thus far. Ty Simpson, 12 yards, 4 for 6 on that first drive offensively. Hill, 2 carries for 6 yards. And, again, Hubbard with the sack for Alabama. And Lawson leading them in tackles right now. Their young linebacker, 1-0 solo. So there you have it, you guys. Let's see what Mendoza can do here from his own 3-yard line. His own 3-yard line. If we have any mods in the chat, please get rid of the bots as well, man. Salute to the almost 500 people strong in here. We are on Fernando Watch today. Everyone knows we have right now the number 1 pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, and all signs are pointing towards, if we stay at 1, Fernando Mendoza being the pick, the big 6'5" Heisman trophy winner out of Indiana. So eyes are on Fernando today. Definitely. Also, you know what? I didn't mention another guy that I'm keeping an eye on is D'Angelo Pons, the corner for Indiana. He's played really, really well this year. I would love if we could find a way to get him in those middle rounds if he was available. D'Angelo Pons has played really, really well for the Indiana defense this year. Yeah. This is fact. They're a very well-coached, well-oiled machine out there. Definitely. So, again, no stats right now for Mendoza. That first drive, he was pretty much – he didn't stand a chance. That Alabama defense was on his ass. Pause if necessary. Salute to Bubba in the building. Salute to T's here. Salute to Jay Raider. All my people, man. Green Dot Gang is heavy in the building. Marcus, man, you as well, brother. Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year to all you guys. Appreciate you guys for being here on New Year's Day. I know there's a lot going on, today with you guys' families and all that stuff. So thank you so much for sitting over here and rocking with me on this day. Salute. What do you guys think? What do you guys think here on the second drive for Fernando Mendoza? What do you guys expect here? Let me know some predictions in the comments section. What do you think Mendoza does here on his second drive on the offensive side of the football? Salute the squad and Okie. They hand the ball off here for about 2 yards. They're just trying to get away from a potential safety here at this point. The main thing I like about Ty Simpson is that Kalen DeBoer, always butcher that name, puts a lot on his quarterbacks. If he plays bad, they most likely won't win. Weird to watch Bama team that doesn't run the ball effectively, right? Facts. I like Ty Simpson. I know a lot of people don't agree with me. I like Ty Simpson. All right, 2nd and 8 here. Hands it off again, right up the gut for maybe another 4 yards. I think about 2 yards shy here of the first down, probably around that 7 to 8 yard line. About 3rd and 2 here. Goldie, good to see you, my brother. Salute to you as well. Jay Raider says expect some tight window throws on the sidelines. I need to see it. Okay. Let's get it. Jason, I don't see Ty Simpson falling to the second round. I think he's a first round guy. I think he'll be gone somewhere in that middle of the first. All right, shotgun. Fernando lets it fly. Beautiful pass. First down, Indiana. I like how he kind of drove the defense, the right side and opened up the middle of the football field and bing. Great pass right there. Yeah, everyone thought that he was going to throw right. Got all the defenders over that way, right in the middle of the football field. First down, Elijah Surratt. 1st and 10. Surratt in motion. Right back to him. Oh, nice. About 9 yards. Yeah, he almost jumped it. Very, very close right there, but they got it off. Cooper blocked him just enough for him to not get to that football. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 1 here. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Shotgun. Surratt in motion. Does the same thing, but the opposite direction. Oh, he's short. He's short. I don't think they gave him anything on that. Maybe not even a half a yard there. So 3rd and 1 here. Yeah, Jerm. Hey, Surratt is one of them ones, bro. That's what I'm saying. I would love to bring him in if we do draft Mendoza and have him be that guy for him. All right, Mendoza under center. Is he going to sneak it? Nope. Hands it off. Up the gut. First down. Hamby on the carry right there for about 2-3 yards. 1st and 10, Indiana. Oh, yeah, they had an extra yeah. Damn. Super big. Big pause, announcer. All right, 1st and 10 here. Hand off to Hemby, up the gut for about a yard. I like what he just said, too. A very balanced offense, 50-50 split. They run the football, they pass the football. That's what you need, a healthy dose of both. Keep defenses on their toes. RPO this season, 24% of their plays. Crazy. I know that's been one knock on Fernando Mendoza was they run a lot of RPO out there, which I don't give a shit about. Fernando, lets it fly. Woo! First down. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch. Wow. Holy shit. Is that Becker? Toe tapped it on. Man, that was a beautiful throw. Beautiful catch by Becker there for the first down. Wow. What a dime right there. Future Raider. All right, 1st and 10. Mendoza in shotgun here. I think Hemby's alone back. Hands it off. Oh, nope, that isn't Hemby, I don't believe. Nice little run right there for about 6-7 yards. Yeah, that was Black on the carry. That was not Hemby. So the robe. Want to see Mendoza make layered throws over the middle. Can he make those throws right over the linebacker? I know he can make or the quick throws with his release. So to my guy, Rube, man, always coming through. Appreciate you, brother. Want to see Mendoza make layered throws over the middle. Can he make those throws right over the linebacker? I know he can make or the quick throws with his release. All right, the snap. They hand it right back off to Black. First down, Indiana. They're going to beat this Alabama defense up on this drive. They're trying to beat them down. Josh, that was definitely an NFL throw by Fernando Mendoza. 9 rushes, 4 passes, 13 total offensive plays right now for Indiana. All right, I think Hemby's back. Nope, is Black still in? There we go. Fernando in shotgun here. EJ Williams for about 9 yards there. Indiana driving, man. Indiana is driving. I like Mendoza's release too. I really do. All right, y'all. Let's see if they can capitalize on this drive here. 2nd and 1. Fernando Mendoza, 5 for 5, 55 yards in the air. Has been perfect thus far. Hands the ball back off, up the gut, 1st down, and then some. I believe that's Black. Again, he's still going. They stopped him about the 13-yard line. They're not gonna let him at the 10. They stopped forward progress, I think, about the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Yeah, man, Hammer has to go to sleep. He worked all night last night and stayed up all night, well, all morning to call the first game. So Hammer had to get some sleep. Salute to my brother Hammer for pulling up earlier today. All right, 1st and 10 here. 72% red zone percentage this season, 2nd in the Big Ten. The snap, they hand the ball back off. Hemby's back in for about maybe a yard. At best, they may have, to be real, they might have just got him back to the line of scrimmage. Rube still in the chat, losing his mind. Appreciate you, brother. Colts owner said they're going to make changes. I doubt that means Steichen is out, but if he was, Mendoza fits his offense perfectly. Steichen is West Coast, but runs a crap ton of RPO. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If they moved on from him, bring him to Vegas immediately. He is the bright spot in Indianapolis. That would be crazy. I don't think they'd be stupid enough to do that, though. They have to realize Daniel Jones got hurt playing through injuries. That was the reason they struggled this season after starting off with a bang. They'll get a healthy Daniel Jones back. You know, I know he's a free agent. They'll bring him back on a modest contract. Well, let me say this. They're going to pay him a shit ton of money because he earned it this past season playing through injuries and all that other stuff. But again, they'll run it back, I think, in Indianapolis. I don't really believe that they're going to make changes in terms of the quarterback or the coaching staff. I truly don't believe that. And Lou, you know, had that defense playing really well early on in the season also. I think they're going to keep their DC. They'll build on what they did this past season in Indianapolis. They got a lot of talent on both sides of the football. So I don't know what that means, Rube, in terms of changes. They have one of the best running backs in football in Jonathan Taylor. You know, they have a really good O-line. They have some young receivers. Alec Pearson's a free agent, though. So I don't know what they plan on doing with him. Do they bring him back? Is he going to go elsewhere? We shall see. Yeah. Salute to my brother Rich. Steichen was a UNLV quarterback under John Robinson, so he knows Vegas. Talk that talk, Rich. Talk, my brother. Let's see how he does in the red zone. This is the hardest part of the field for a quarterback to operate. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, my brother. But I'll tell you this. One thing about this Indiana offense, and we just talked about it, is they have a healthy balance of both the ground game and throwing the football. So that helps them, you know, in these goal line and red zone situations. They're not a one-dimensional football team. You've seen it on this drive here. They have a healthy dose of throwing the ball, running the ball. I think they're going to be fine. I'm calling 7 here, you guys. Calling 7. And I know it'd be easy to say Elijah Surratt. He's the one that's been, you know, low-key hooping right now. I'm giving Cooper, man. Omar Cooper the touchdown right here. It could be Becker, though. You know what? I'm going to go Becker. I'm going to go Becker with the touchdown here. That's what I got. The thing is, DeMarcus, I'm a major fan of him. You know, watched him since his days at Cincinnati. But again, do you honestly want to pay probably $20 million a year for another wide receiver too? I don't think that he's a wide receiver one. And we already have Besh. And, you know, if we're going to get a wide receiver, man, in free agency, I think you need to pay to go bring in, you know, and I know you guys don't agree with me, a number one like George Pickens. Because, again, you just lit your number 2 which was our number one, and Jacoby leave to Jacksonville. I know Alec Pierce is a lot younger, but again, I don't want to pay that kind of money for a number two. I don't think that Alec Pierce will be a number one in the NFL. It doesn't matter where he goes. Honestly, I don't believe so. I could be wrong, and I'm a big fan of him. Love watching him play at Cincinnati, him and Trey Tucker. All right, here we go. 5 for 5 on this drive, 55 yards, 1:07 left here in the first quarter, 2nd and 9. Fernando Mendoza here in shotgun. Hemby the lone back. Hemby's in motion. Dumps it off, nowhere. Throws it to his tight end behind the line of scrimmage and maybe loses a yard there. Don't really like that. Don't really like that play there. Yeah, Alabama's defense didn't bite on that. And 74 whiffed on his block. Okay, 3rd best in the SEC. So Alabama has one of the better red zone defenses in football. Salute the row. All right, the handoff up the gut. So they're playing for 3 here, you guys. Wow. Playing it really safe here. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. He may have lost a yard there. They're playing for 3. Yeah, there's nothing else to describe that. You're running the football on 3rd and 9. They were playing for 3. They're just trying to get some points. All right, 4th and 10 here. 2 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's going to be a 31-yard attempt for Indiana in that offense. Graphk, do you think Surratt can be a wide receiver 1? I don't know, J-Ro. I mean, I know right now he's Fernando Mendoza's number 1. But I'll say this. If you draft one in the mid-rounds, I'm not expecting him to be a number 1 anyways. You know, so you'll get a healthy balance of Besh and Elijah Surratt and some Dante and Tucker next year. I mean, we already know that Brock Bowers is our number 1. But if you want to go all out and get you a true number 1, there's only one available this offseason potentially, and that is George Pickens, you guys. Whether you like him or not, he's the only number 1 option to me. There's no Christian Kirk's not a number 1. Alec Pierce is not a number 1. I think he is the only number 1 wide receiver that you can get because we're not getting one in the first round. Jordan Tyson, he'll be gone in the top 10. Cornell Tate's going to be gone in the top 10. Like there's no real options out there to me. And I'm not getting a wide receiver in the first 2 rounds. Earliest I'm getting one is in the 3rd. And if that's Cooper or a Surratt available, I would do that. Maybe a Jacoby Lane out of USC. But I don't look at those guys as true number 1s. But J-Ro, he can be Fernando Mendoza's number 1. We shall see. But if you want a true number 1, there's only one available potentially in free agency, and that's George Pickens. And I can tell you this. I know this, okay? And once again, I'm not saying that this doesn't mean he wants to stay. I know somebody out here in Dallas that's very close with Pickens. And I know Cowboys fans don't want to hear this. He does not like Cowboys fans at all. At all. I don't know the reason behind this, but I know that he does not like Cowboys fans at all. Like at all. We get cut by the same barber. Salute to my guy. And he said he's not a big fan of the Cowboys fans. So maybe he wants to leave because of that. I don't know. But I don't know if Jerry Jones is going to allow Pickens to leave after the season he had. Salute the Rube. I like the Indiana wide receiver core. I feel like Omar Cooper is going to translate better than Surratt because he has real NFL speed. Reminds me of when Trey Tucker and Tyler Scott came out from the Cincinnati team. Trey translated better. Talk that talk, my brother. And again, you could be right. I have no issue with getting either Omar Cooper or Elijah Surratt there in the 3rd round if they're both available. Becker's an interesting option. Rube, do you know, is Becker declaring? I know he's a sophomore. I don't know if Becker is coming out. Do you have any idea if he's leaving college? I have not seen him in any of these mocks or anything. I have not seen any news. I have no updates. So I don't know if Becker is coming, if he's going to declare for the draft. He said walking on eggshells with Pickens. Hey, man, I can live with it. But again, if the idea is to get your quarterback at 1, I have no issue with getting Pickens in free agency. Now, if you're not going to get Fernando Mendoza or a quarterback with the number 1 spot or number 2 spot, don't even think about bringing a receiver in. There's no reason for it at all. The only way you go get a number 1 receiver is if you're bringing in a top quarterback in this draft class. Oh, my Dizzy, I'm not getting Ayuk at all. I want nothing to do with Ayuk. Nothing. Ain't no way in hell, bro. This dude is losing his mind out there in Santa Clara. I can only imagine what he'd be doing in Vegas. Man, driving 111, miles per hour behind Levi Stadium. No, sorry, Bob. Okay, I don't think he will. Cincinnati will probably sell him being wide receiver 1 next year. They can't afford to lose all wide receivers, 3 receivers to this draft. There you go, my brother. All right, here's the field goal right here. 4th and 10, y'all. Short field goal. Right up the gut. Good. Indiana up 3-0. Yep, 3-0. Indiana strikes first. Ty Simpson and company get a chance to come back out here and try to score on their second drive on the offensive side of the football. Yeah, no on Ayuk. There's no fucking way, you guys. No way at all. No way. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Thomas. And you've seen what he can do, out there without Brock Bowers out there. I mean, he was our leading receiver, the last game against the Giants. He almost had 100 yards, I believe, on 9 catches, I believe. So, yeah, Mayer is special, you guys. People tend to forget how special Mayer is because he's been in Brock Bowers' shadow since the collegiate level. Like, honestly, when Bowers was at Georgia and Mayer was at Notre Dame, Mayer would have been the best tight end in the nation if it wasn't for Brock Bowers. And then you get drafted first, and then they go get Brock Bowers in the next draft. Kind of sucks because, Mayer could be a number 1 tight end in this league. But when you have Brock Bowers on the team, you're essentially always going to be relegated to being behind him and being in the shadow. It just is what it is. But he can definitely be a complimentary 1B to his 1A. I would love to see somebody, whoever comes in this next, be able to run some successful 12 personnel that can get Mayer and Brock involved in the passing game because they both are phenomenal at what they do. Jerry, I would not trade him. He has 1 more year left on his deal. If the plan is to move on from him, after his rookie deal, maybe you flirt with the idea. The thing is also, right, Mayer has not always been there. He's not always been available to us. The personal time off the year prior, this year, concussions, missing some games, so I don't really know if he's going to stick around. And also, he may want to leave anyway because he may want an option or a chance to go somewhere and be a true number 1. Again, he was in Brock Bowers' shadow at the college level. Now he is in the NFL as well. So he said, just put Brock in the slot. Ray, we're going to move him around all over the place. Brock's going to be on the boundary. He'll be an H-back. He'll be in the slot. They're going to put him all over the place. Mayer is more of your traditional tight end, and he's gotten better in the blocking game as well every year, I believe, since he's been in the NFL. Chi-Town says, I've seen enough. 5 for 5, 55 yards in the air, right? That's enough, Chi-Town? It's over? Bring him in? I hear you, brother. S-Ray, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair, brother. It wouldn't be fair. Pickens your number 1 receiver. Tucker, he could be your number 2. Well, I think Best should be your number 2. Tucker, Brock, Mayer, nasty work with Genty, nasty. No, he is not from Vegas. He is from Reno. He's from North Nevada. Actually was born in Sacramento in the Rockland area. It's like a suburb of Sacramento, and then grew up in the Reno area. So he's technically kind of from Nevada, but he's not from Vegas, nowhere near Vegas. Bob Trey, if I had my pick of the litter, I'm going to bring in Mendoza, honestly. But I wouldn't be upset if they brought Dante Moore in to really, sit him for a while and develop him. I just think with Mendoza, you'll see him more quicker than you would a Dante Moore. He's going to need some time to sit down and learn the game a little bit, the speed of the next level, and so on and so forth. All right, 1st and 10, the handoff, lost a yard. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. Is that Jones on the stop? Jones on the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Oh, they got him back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. All right. 2nd and 10. Ty under center. Hands it up. Hands it over again. Hands it off again. About 2 yards. Jones on the stop again. 3rd and 8. Let's see what they do here. They're going to have to pass the rock here. Salute to Psychedelic, man. I appreciate you, my brother. All right, Ty and shotgun here. Trips right. Lets it go. The snap. Ty plans on taking it for himself. Gets it. 1st down. Oh, they called him short? Oh, they spotted him a yard short. They're going to have to take a look at this. Oh, yeah. He was short. Yep. Yard short. Going to have to punt there. Salute to all the new members in the building because of my dog, Psychedelic. I appreciate you, man. If you guys want to become members, hit the link. It's pinned up top. Happy New Year's, my brother, as well, man. Sacramento's definitely in the building. My guy, Psychedelic. It looks like they're going for it. Or at least they're going to try and draw them off sides. Timeout, Indiana. They're going to punt. Yeah, they're going to punt. Indiana wasn't biting on that shit. That's a smart timeout. That's a smart timeout. I really, truly believe that the head coach probably thought his defense was going to jump there. That forces them to probably punt here. Mendoza looking good. Getting excited. Pause. Salute to my guy, 777 in the bill. Salute to Keegan as well. West Sac in the house. Come on, man. Salute to my West Sac people over on Jefferson and all those back streets. Salute to my guy, Lion. Reno is North Nevada. Might as well be a different state. That's facts. Facts, my brother. Facts. And that is where Ayuk is from originally. Well, originally from the 916, but grew up in the Reno area. So love him, Greg. I think that he is going to be a dog at the next level. Would love to bring him in, take a look at him in the 2nd round. I have no problem with bringing in R. Mason Thomas. He's a stud. We need another edge rusher. I would like to re-sign Malcolm too and just make him a rotational piece. Like Kuntz shouldn't start to me. If you make him a rotational guy, he could probably get you, 5, 6, 7 sacks a season. But I would love to go draft R. Mason Thomas out of Oklahoma. That dude's a stud. Silver and Facts as well, my guy. Hopefully the team went to Mendoza's B-Day party. Salute to my guy, Silver and Facts, on the $2, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed, what are y'all waiting on? Hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate you guys once again for rocking with me. I seen something else that I wanted to highlight. Let me read this super real quick. Raider Drox, I appreciate you, my brother. Man, Docs, your live streams really got me through 2025, big dog. For real, you the GOAT for real. I appreciate you, Drox. And you've been around for many moons, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. And salute to Dawson for the kind words as well. Coco says North Highlands in the building. Salute to my people out there in Highlands. The Heights, Highlands, love the North. Love the North. I'm from the South, but I got massive love for the North. I used to live in North Highlands myself. Right over by Ernie's liquor store. Bigger Ty Simpson fan. Okay, Casey. Well, we'll see what he can do. Today, again, it's still really early. Ty is 4 for 6 right now. He only has 12 yards in the air. and 1 carry for 7 yards on the ground also. Mendoza's looking a lot better early on, 6 for 6, 55 yards in the air. So still plenty of time left in this ball game, though. Salute to my guy Casey, man. Salute to Chef Curry. I was sold on Mendoza after I saw that perfect 30-yard pass. I don't need to see anything else. Talk that talk, Curry. That was a beautiful pass, man. Hey, Montgomery, man, appreciate you, brother. Said listening over here in Elk Grove. Salute to all my people out there in Elk Grove, man. Love it, love it. 916 in the building. Thank you, Dreamer. That means a lot, brother. Have some bourbon in your honor tonight. Appreciate you, bro. My wife got some Deep Ellum beer on the way, some IPAs for me, so we're gonna definitely crack a few during this game. Oh, so they are going for it. Are they gonna sneak it? They're gonna fake it. They're gonna burn a timeout. Alabama had to burn a timeout. Look at Indiana's head. You're like, man, y'all wasn't gonna get us with that shit. Little carpet, you stupid, bro. Salute to my guy. You know we don't do that over here, man. All right, so Alabama will elect to punt here after not being able to get Indiana to jump off sides. They bring the offense back out? Oh, they're playing mind games for real. Oh, they're going for it. Salute the Hug back in the building, my brother. He's looking good. They're going for it on 4th and 1. This is the weirdest like shit ever. Wildcat. He didn't get it. Oh, he did not get it. Wow. He almost had it. Holy shit. What a play by Indiana's defense. He was literally about to lean over for that first down. Wow. Phenomenal defense by Indiana there. That was a great play call by Alabama. Look, he was leaning toward, he almost fell into that first down. Yep, 46. Jones on a stop again. Jones is having a game. Let's go, Jones. Holy shit. And now you put Mendoza in prime real estate here at about the 35. Oh, wow. They rolled the dice heavy and they missed out. 1st and 10 from the 35. Mendoza here in the shotgun, y'all. The snap drops back. Sacked. Oh, he got out of it. And he takes off for about 5 yards. There's a flag on the play, and it looks like it's probably going to come back. There's a hold on Indiana. Yep. It's going to be 1st and 20 here. Holding on Smith, number 65. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's easy. Because that would have been a sack. 1st and 20. Salute the Rube again. Both Bama corners are SoCal guys. And was it Maitre Deb alumni? I always butcher that as well. They've been playing NFL talent since middle school. Damani is legit. Bro, I'm a big fan of Damani. Is a legit athlete. I believe he tied the Cali State record in the 100 a couple of years ago. I got to look that up, Rube. I didn't know that. Hemby, he's still going. 1st down. Wow. Good for about 21 yards. Nice run by Hemby right there to get the edge. Another run for about 2 yards. Hemby again on the carry. Wow. You would love to see Fernando Mendoza in the silver and black because guess what? You can have a healthy dose of Ashton Genty. Genty's definitely going to be a security blanket for him. Roman Hemby averaging 70.6 a clip this year. Leads his team in rushing. All right. Shotgun here. Mendoza takes the snap. Drops back. Lets it fly. Oh, great defense there by Alabama. Yep, Deshaun Jones on the stop. Great stop right there by Alabama. Great coverage. That was Elijah. Nope, it wasn't Surratt. Was that was Becker, was it? Yep, that was Becker, the intended receiver. 3rd and 8 here. Wonder if Indiana just runs the football again here. The bots are crazy today. Salute to my brother Rube, though. Drops back, lets it fly. Deep ball. Oh, touchdown! Indiana Becker. Holy shit. Fernando Mendoza. 21-yard catch and touchdown from Charlie Becker. A dime. And Becker climbed up and went and got that. Holy shit. I thought that was a little overthrown. I mean, he still put the ball in place. But he went up and got that one. Holy shit. Great pass. Even better catch from Charlie Becker. Wow. The extra point is good. 10-0 Indiana here in the second quarter with 10:49 remaining. Wow. Got to give Becker a ton of credit. That was a great pass, but you have to give Becker a ton of credit for climbing up and going to get that football. That was a beautiful, beautiful catch. Wow. Holy shit. Mendoza. Man, you better lose on Sunday, you motherfuckers. You better lose on Sunday. That Chiefs game, man, look, I would put Dylan Laube at quarterback. I would put Aiden O'Connell at running back. I would throw Kenny Pickett out there at tight end. Why not? Put Pete Carroll out there at linebacker since she likes old linebackers. Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around. Holy shit. Salute to Rube. Wow. Hell of a drive from Indiana right there in that offense, man. Salute to Chef. Remember how I said I was sold before? Well, shit. Wow. Hell of a drive, man. Again, a healthy dose of running the football to set up the pass. Hemby, great drive from him. Setting it up with that 21-yard first down that put them in play to come down and get that touchdown. Hell of a drive from Indiana, man. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. Let's go. The thing is, you guys, we still want more to declare. Again, if some strange turn of events and we end up there at 2, you have to have some type of, there has to be something in play for you. Again, I know that Mendoza is more of the polished, more NFL-ready prospect, but again, we're just still hoping that he declares, because if some strange thing happens where we end up at 2, got to have him available just in case, man. Yeah, I had that too, Linda. I thought that was an overthrow, but guess what? This is the thing. Mendoza knows his receivers. He knows his receivers. He's going to treat every single one of them differently. He threw that ball up high enough so no defender can get it, and he knew that only Charlie Becker can go up and grab that. That's football IQ right there. I don't think that it was an overthrow on accident. I think that he deliberately put it up for his 6'5", 6'6", big body target to go up and get it. So I'm not trying to hype up Mendoza even more. I think it was a little bit of an overthrow, but he knew exactly who he was throwing to and who can go up there and get it. So perfect catch from Becker, man. Perfect catch. Perfect catch. Really, really good placement on that football. Not mad about it at all. Again, he knows his receivers very well. Hell of a throw. Hell of a catch. Shit. Wow. 10-0 right now, you guys. Indiana is up. Salute to the 1,000+ people here in the building. Appreciate you guys so much. Get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button. I see a bunch of new names here in the building. We're trying to get to 30,000, man. Hit that subscribe button. The kick is up, and he takes it out of the end zone. That was a bad move. And he gets smacked at like the 18, 19-yard line. Terrible decision from Alabama right there. Salute to 777. Appreciate you, my brother, on the $2 smackaroonie, my dog. Boom. There we go, man. Salute to everybody watching on Twitter as well. I appreciate you guys so much. We're having some fun calling some college ball today, y'all. All right, 1st and 10 for Ty Simpson and company. Shotgun here. The snap. Play action. Lets it fly to Ryan Williams for about 4 yards. Wow. 2nd and 5. They're getting 5 yards on that catch. All right. Graham, physical ass game. That's how it started, brother. Defense, those first 2 drives were all over the place. Pressure all over both quarterbacks. All right. Ty's under center here. Play action. Lets it rip. 1st down, Alabama, and then some. It's probably about what, 12, 13 yards on that catch? Yeah, it looked about 12, 13 yards. Bob Bernard there. Oh, 11 yards. 11 yards on the catch. Bernard, the number 1 option out there for Alabama. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ty Simpson under center. What the fuck was that? He was looking for Bernard, and that was just a terrible play from Jump Street, man. Salute to my brother, J-Roll, man. I appreciate you, man, with a bomb. My brother, salute to you, man. Thank you so much, man. Just wanted to big you up, man. Back in 2022, I lost my daughter in a car accident. Fuck, man. I put it in the chat. The first thing you did was give me your info to connect. I remember this. Not many content creators are built like that. God bless you and your family, my brother. Fuck, man. Damn. Once again, man, prayer hands to my brother, bro. As a fellow parent, you never, ever get over that type of shit. Ever, man. Thank you, brother. And I definitely remember the story, and I definitely remember connecting with you, bro. Salute to you, man. Thank you so much on the $50 special. Golly, man. Prayers, my brother. Prayers. And RIP, man, to your beautiful daughter, brother. Real talk, man. Thank you, bro. I'm always available in the DMs and stuff for any of my people in the nation going through it. Sack. Nope. You got about a yard. 4th down. This Indiana defense is all over the place, man. But again, my brother, Ro, you see all those prayer hands, man. We have the greatest fan base in sports, man. Any of us. You need to talk. You need to DM. You hit me up, brother. 4th and 9. Alabama will punt. Indiana has a chance to go out here and make this game, get this game out of hand here in a second. Takes the kick at about the 25-yard line. Still going. Gets to about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Mendoza is right here at the 44. It's going to be fun, man, watching Mendoza and Dante Moore next week, right? It's going to be fun. I don't see anywhere in any world where Alabama comes back on Indiana right here. Their defense is playing lights out, and their offense is moving up and down the field. I don't see it. All right. Quick update, you guys. 10-0. Hoosiers up 8 8:02 left in the second quarter here. Indiana will start from their own 43-yard line after a nice 17-yard return from Jonathan Brady. So Mendoza has exceptional. They're in a good spot right here to go down and put up another 7-piece and get this game kind of out of hand. Could you imagine Indiana going up 17-0 on Alabama early? They did choose to defer, so Alabama does get the football back after the half, you guys. Mendoza right now, 7 for 8, only 1 incompletion, 1 touchdown, 76 yards. Ty Simpson, 35 yards, 6 for 9, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks. And Hemby, man, 7 carries, up to 34 yards now on the ground for Indiana. Ty Simpson leading Alabama in rushing yards, 2 carries for 8 yards. Becker, 2 catches for 1 TD, the big body wide receiver out there leading them with the touchdown and 51 yards in the receiving game. That is your updates right there, man. Yeah, we're getting the bots out of here, you guys. I'm definitely getting rid of all of them, man. So if there's any mods in the chat, please do not allow them to just keep sticking around. Get them the hell out of here. Salute to Silver and Facts. The Graphk combo. Cuban sandwich, cigar, and bourbon. What do you mean at Lot G? The Cuban sandwich, a cigar, and bourbon? That should sound, hey, bro, a Cuban sandwich with a cigar and some bourbon? That's legendary, Silver and Facts. I see you, my brother. Salute to Gio, a dog, gifting 5 OLV Raiders Network memberships. My brother, man, salute to you. You guys are really, really bringing in the new year something crazy, man. Salute to you guys so much. So much, man. If you guys want to become a member and you missed out on those 5, hit the link. It's pinned up top. Salute to all the new members in the building because of my brother, Gio, man. Salute, my dog. Brandon says, at what point does Mendoza solidify himself as the guy? I think he's pretty much already done so. You know, winning the Heisman, team 13-0, going into the playoffs, beating Alabama right now 10-0. I think that he's already pretty much done that, to be real. So we'll see. All right, here we go, man. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Mendoza here in the shotgun. Indiana 123 total yards to 51 with Alabama. Play action, sacked. They brought the pressure. He lost about 7 yards. Pierre with the sack. Alabama's been sending them. They've been sending them. Oh, yeah, that right tackle whiffed. He whiffed. It's going to be 2nd and long here. Mendoza in shot, 2nd and 19. They choose to run the football. They get back about 7 of them. So this will probably be like a 3rd and 12, 3rd and 11 situation. Uh-oh. Is that Black? Looks like he's hurt. He is down on the field right now. Yeah. Kaylon Black. Thank you, Barry. You good? Was it crazy out there today? For what? Then why don't you just sit down for a minute? Salute to everybody here in the building. Take a pause for the cause, man. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button also if you can. Hey, do me a favor and call Elijah and make sure he's where he needs to be. Let me see. Said 2 of them landed on him. Philip Bourne, I've never had one of those. Never had one. I got to check that out. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. For sure. I already know. But again, man, playoffs are it's a different type of caliber of football. Braves, good to see you in here, my brother. You hit the playoffs, it's a different breed of football. To me, he looks just like Phillip Rivers or like like Goff, the way he runs the ball. And that release is, to me, is very Phillip Rivers-esque, like Phillip Rivers in his prime. I know some people may think I'm tripping, but I see a lot of Phillip Rivers in the way he throws the football. And the way he runs looks very Jared Goff-ish to me. Calm feet, nice touch. And on the run, looks a little goofy, not athletic. He's athletic. He's just not that athletic. But you're right. But arm is nice. Can make every throw, for sure. He said Brady is set on him. From what we're hearing, Jay, behind the scenes, it definitely sounds like they want Fernando Mendoza in the silver and black. Linda, the thing is, Mendoza, he'll get a pro football body when he gets up there and gets in those facilities and gets around big money in Las Vegas. He'll put some more muscle on. He'll fill out for sure. The thing is, though, once again, you don't really have to worry too much about him because, again, he's a pocket passer. He's not trying to use his legs and run around a football field like that. You know what I mean? So, I'm not too much worried about him sustaining, too much punishment at the next level. He can navigate the pocket and he can use his legs if need be, but he chooses not to. He's a pocket guy. And I think that's what Brady definitely prefers. That's why when a lot of people mention Lamar Jackson as an option, if, through trade or anything, I don't think that they would even look that way. And, Malik Willis is an interesting option because, again, LaFleur has found a way to get the best out of him sitting in the pocket. I mean, he can use his legs. Willis is still a threat with his legs. We watched him at Liberty, but he's kind of learned at the NFL level, sitting out there in Green Bay, how to, get it done from the pocket as well. All right, 30 long. Let's it fly. Oh, my God. Oh! You gotta come down with that catch, bro. He got rocked. That was a great catch, though. Or a great throw. That should be a fumble. That should be a fumble. I think that was a fumble. Indiana to punt. Great throw, but an even better hit from Alabama's defense. All right, he'll take it from about the 15-yard line. And we'll see if Ty Simpson and company can come down again and try to get some points here. Big stop from the Alabama defense, though. Definitely. Yeah, it's a beautiful pass from Mendoza. Yeah, Jay, we've been saying that a lot, too, over here. Like, I see a lot of Matt Ryan coming out of Boston College. Definitely. Salute the Bubba in the building. I see some black in the crowd. Raider Nation already doing some scouting. I can tell you firsthand that a few of our guys from the channel in the chat are out there actually watching this game out there in LA and SoCal. So, salute to our Raider Nation family out there watching this game. Ty sets back, throws it. Oh, shit. Nice little hit for about 7 yards, about 2-3 yards shy of the first down for Alabama. They might have gave him 8 there. It looks like 8. Second and 2. They gave him 8 yards right there. All right, let's get rid of this. Boom, get that out of there. All right, Ty. Those in the middle. First down. Hill on the catch. All right, tying shotgun here. Yeah, with Alabama struggling to run the football, it just makes Ty Simpson's life so much more difficult at the quarterback position. Ty hands it off, up the gut. Still going. About 5-6 yards on the carry. Again, you guys, salute to everybody here in the building. Get those likes up, almost 1,200 strong in the building. You think Moore will declare versus 8 million at Oregon? Jay, I think that he needs to take advantage of what he has at in his hands right now. Oh, nice hit. Great catch. Ryan Williams. Holy shit. Great catch. Coming down with it. That was a massive hit. Shit. Great catch by Ryan. Crazy hit by D'Angelo Pons as well. Holy fuck. Ty to Hill for about 3 yards. Maybe 4. Alabama's offense, man. They're rolling right now. Great hit by D'Angelo Pons. Holy shit. Salute to Larry. The gap is wide in terms of who is ready to start day one between Mendoza and Moore. It is very noticeable. This is facts. This is facts for sure. One is going to have to sit a little longer. The other one is more pro ready and potentially can start from day one. All right, Ty under center here at the 49-yard line for Alabama. Handed off, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. They could have maybe even lost a yard there. Ratcliffe on the stop. Larry, this is facts, though. Nothing realer than that, bro. We need 20 more subscribers to hit 29.2. Hit that subscribe button if you guys can, man. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Tying shotgun here. Keep an eye on Ryan Williams there in the slot. Plenty of time to throw the football. He just takes off. Nobody in sight. Ty for about – oh, he got rocked. It might have been down, though. Ty might have been down. Indiana recovers that. But did Ty fumble that? Or was he already down? You got to slide, Ty. You got to slide, brother. You got to slide, man. Oh, that's a fumble. That's crystal clear. Fumble. Damn, Ty. You got to slide, bro. You got to live to see another down, big dog. Big stop from Indiana to get that ball back. Big, big play from that defense. Ruben, happy New Year's to you and your family as well, brother. Salute to you, man. My dog. Hell of a fucking play. Indiana gets the ball here at the 41-yard line. Mendoza in shotgun here. The handoff up the gut. Him be for about 5. About 4 or 5 yards. $250 left, but 4 yards on that carry in the first half, you guys. If there's any mods in the building, please get rid of all these bots, man. They are crazy today. All right, Mendoza. Oh, nice little RPO. He takes it himself for about 3 yards, 2-3 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 2 here, 3rd and 3. Let me see. Walker, I like Ty Simpson too. But again, this is crystal clear right now. You're watching 2-4. What you mean, brother? I didn't see your last comment. 2-minute timeout here, 3rd and 3. Indiana driving right now, y'all. Marcus said, you so good. I want to subscribe twice. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, okay. 2-4 says, Graphk, think about this. The Raiders' first Super Bowl win was the 1976 team at the Rose Bowl. And now, 40 years later, the #1 pick is at quarterback playing in the Rose Bowl. Coincidence? Maybe. Great comment right there by my brother 2-4. Talk that talk, my brother. Filthy. Where do you have Pons drafted? Oscar, I have him as a third round guy. But I would not be shocked if he went. I would not be shocked if he went in the second round somewhere. But I have him as a third round pick. And I definitely would take him there if he was available. And if he fell to the fourth with all those fourth round picks, oh my God, I would love to use one of those to bring him in. But I have him as a third round guy. And that's not saying because of, it's because of position. I think there's going to be more runs on different positions, and that's going to kind of push him out of potentially the second round. I think he's a second round talent that may drop to the third or fourth because of other runs on other positions. Would love it, Oscar. Would love it. Would love to have Pons, brother. I damn near take him in every mock draft. He's a stud, man. And thank the Lord, Pete Carroll won't be around because, if he ain't 6'4" or 6'3", he's not going to go draft him. I think Pons is what, 5'9"? I think he's 5'9". I think Pons is 5'9". 5'9", 170, yep. He wouldn't stand a chance with Pete Carroll in the building. Proud of my Ducks. Moore definitely will need more snaps, but Mendoza looks pro-ready. Talk that talk, insight. Salute to my dog in the building. Appreciate you on the $5. And congratulations to you and your Oregon Ducks, brother. S. Graphk. Alabama's left side is freaking giant, huge. The tackle and guard. Run the ball, run the damn ball. They've struggled to run the football all year long. So I don't think anything's going to change, this late in the season when you're already in the playoffs. They've struggled to run the football a ton. I just really don't think they have a game changer at the running back position. Honestly. Ty Simpson, I believe, is leading them in rushing yards right now. Yep, three carries, 17 yards. He's leading them in rushing yards right now. Yeah, Gio, we just covered Oregon and definitely got a chance to see Sadiq. I've seen him a ton this season, though. He's definitely a dog and one of Dante's number one targets out there in Oregon. He's definitely built like a brick shit house for sure. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Mendoza in the shotgun. Drops back. Got it. And then some. Holy shit. Great play from him. I thought he was about to get smacked. Again, look at you guys. Like, you don't have to be this mobile ass dude to be able to escape the pocket and run for a few yards here and there. This is what he does. This is what he does. This is what he does. He's been doing it all year long. All right. 1st and 10. Mendoza from the shotgun here about the 45-yard line. Hemby the lone back. The handoff. Hemby still going. About 8 yards. About 8 yards in the carry. Great run right there by Hemby. Salute to my brother S. man. Yeah, Damani Jackson. That's a dude I'm definitely taking a look at in the middle later rounds. Like Rube said, very athletic. All right, Mendoza here. Hands the rock off to Hemby up the gut, first down. Good for about 3 yards there. Yeah, 6'5" is like ideal size for your quarterback. You know what I mean? Some of these dudes, man, are so small they can't even see over their own line. How would you feel with Brian Flores as the head coach and Josh McCown as the OC? 707, I would prefer to make Flores the highest paid defensive coordinator in football and bring somebody else in personally. I just think, and once again, I'm not even judging him off of his time in Miami or nothing. Like, he could potentially be a great head coach, but I just would preferably bring him in and make him the highest paid defensive coordinator in football. That's what I would do. I would give him the Salah, a stimulus package in the offseason that he didn't agree to, and he went to the Niners, I would do that for Flores in the offseason. I'd make him the highest paid D coordinator in football. And McCown, I'm cool. Salute to you, brother. Salute to True Raider. How did I hear Indiana OC? How didn't I hear Indiana's OC is Shanahan before today? Oh, you True Raider, you just learning that today? Another branch off that tree? Hey, man. Hey, Mark Davis and Tom, they need to say, hey, Indiana, talk to the head coach and them and just bring them on over with Mendoza. Bring them on over. Bring the OC, bring the head coach. Let's run it. Third and 1 here. I believe there's a timeout on the field. Salute to Oscar. Do you think there's a chance we can do what the Texans did 2 years ago and trade up and get Ruben Bain? I don't think so. He's too talented. I think that, one of those teams can't wait for him to pretend. He's a top 10 pick, Oscar. I don't think you're going to sell the farm in order to move up to go get him. But I'm going to be real with you. If you're going to, that is the kind of – if you left this draft with Mendoza and Bain – dog, but there's so many holes on this roster, Oscar. Like, you just need to fill out that roster with those 10 draft picks. If you want to move up, you're essentially selling some of your future picks and a bunch of picks in this class coming up. So, and I love Bain. Play the run at a high clip, get to the quarterback at a high clip, but it's going to cost too much. He's a top 10 pick, potentially a top 5, the minimum. I think a top 7 pick. It'll cost too much. Alabama's O-line is huge, but doesn't get a lot of push. That's why I'm not big on Proctor. NFL looking for guys who can play with leverage and explosiveness. People movers who are strong and move people off the spot, not big lards. Talk! Salute to my brother Rube on a $20 special. Oh, they're looking at this. They're reviewing this. Ruben on the field, ball spot at the 35-yard line. Right now they have it 3rd and 1. First and 10, overturned. But Rube, do you think that it also, I just believe that Alabama doesn't truly have the Alabama running back that they're accustomed to having. I don't think that there's a ton of talent there at the running back position, and I could be wrong. I've not watched every single Alabama game this year, but I just feel like they're lacking talent in that department. Alabama's usually known for having some really, really good running backs. Salute to my brother Demon King in the building. Salute to Rube, man. Appreciate you, big dog, on the $20 special, man. All right, 1st and 10. Hemby takes off for about 7-8 yards again. Hemby is running hard today. Pause if necessary. 7 more yards on the ground. Hemby is now up to 56 yards and 11 carries. I believe Black is out right now with that injury, and Hemby has done very well in his absence. Shotgun, Mendoza drops back. Checks it down to Hemby. Again, 1st down. To the 15-yard line, 1st down, Indiana. About 5 yards again right there. They're going tempo right now, y'all. All right, I'm trying to see. Okay, just trying to read. Manny Main is out there live. He says Mendoza's looking great, Graphk. He has great pocket presence, and his accuracy is on point. Factory, my brother. And Keegan, facts, goes through his progressions, plays the quarterback position the right way, runs the football there, 1st down again at about the 5-yard line. Indiana, this is just too easy for them. They have 1 timeout left, 39 seconds left in the 1st half. It looks as though Indiana is about to go up 17-0 at the half. Again, you guys, Alabama does get the football back after the half. Goal-to-go TD percentage, 84%, fourth in the Big Ten. Mendoza, shotgun. The snap, hands it off, up the gut. Is Black back in the game? Was that Black? Yep, Black is back in the game. 4 yards on the carry. Good to see him back in the game. All right, it's a timeout here, you guys. 2nd and goal. 18 seconds remain. Yeah, great run. That was a tough 4 yards. We have not seen Omar Cooper like at all this game. I wonder if they'll draw one up for Coop right here. Let's see Coop get one. Man, he says Mendoza's a big boy, bro. Looks small on TV, but he's a big quarterback. 6'5", bro. Damn near 6'6". Kalen Black, 4 rushing TDs this year, 6 receiving TDs. 58.4 yards from scrimmage per game. Transferred with Signetti. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Again, you guys, Alabama has 2 timeouts remaining. Indiana has none. Okay, they moved the clock back to 21 seconds. They're fucking this up right now. They had it at 23 for a second, 18. Now they settled at 21. So there's 21 seconds left right here. Indiana 2nd and goal here at about, what, the 3-yard line, 2-yard line? I would like to see Cooper get a touchdown here. Or just see Mendoza roll out. Omar Cooper, touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Omar Cooper for the touchdown. Indiana up 17-0 at the half. Let's get it. I asked for it. I received. Let's get it. Mendoza now up to 93 yards in the air, 10 for 12, very efficient, 2 touchdowns to 0 picks. Really, really, really efficient first half for Mendoza in this offense. Run, DSC, call me crazy, but if we are in position to draft Mendoza as season's end, Brady should reach out to Cincinnati. We just talked about that. He's done an amazing job coaching and building a roster / culture at IU. And didn't he sign like a massive, massive extension out there? Like, look, he's the guy that turned that thing around. Indiana is going to potentially just do whatever it takes to keep him around. I don't think there's in any world that he moves on. But that would be phenomenal to bring him over with this quarterback. That'd be great. Yeah, he signed a massive deal. There you go. Salute to my brother Jason in the building. 10-year deal, Ron Justice. That's what it was. I knew it was a very, very extensive deal. This isn't even a game, y'all. It's 17-0 right now. 17-0. Salute to the 1,400 people in the building. Get those likes up, y'all. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. They took the knee with 15 seconds remaining. Ty Simpson and company, you'll take it to the half. 17-0 here in the quarterfinal at the Rose Bowl in Los Angeles, California, or in SoCal. Hell of a first half from Indiana. Salute to Gio. You're watching a quarterback in complete control of the offense with the physical tools to make all the throws and salvage broken plays. We need this. Facts. Facts, brother. Just don't go out there and win just a meaningless game tomorrow. Cheers, y'all. Got me a deep Ellum. It's time to get to it. Let's get it. Crazy. For those who are joining, yes, David, Cam Miller is a Miami Dolphin. They picked him off our practice squad and signed him to their active roster, which is not that big of a deal to me. I never thought that Cam Miller was going to be anything for the Raiders anyway. But again, the Raiders did whiff on 2 6-round picks, back-to-back, 2 small school quarterbacks. One they tried to convert into a wide receiver that didn't work. And then, one in Cam Miller who struggled in preseason, landed on the practice squad, and now he's no longer in the silver and black. But again, that frees up one more position or one more quarterback, on this roster, which hopefully it ends up being our guy, Fernando Mendoza. Aiden is still under contract next year. Kenny Pickett's a free agent, and it's almost a 150,000% chance that Geno Smith will be cut after the season. They'll probably try and trade him, which I don't know if anyone's going to pick him up after this kind of year and with that deal. So we'll probably have to eat some of that money, but we'll still free up $8 million in salary to let go of him in the offseason. Salute to my guy Gio, man. So for those who are just joining, again, watch party, Alabama, Indiana, number 9 versus number 1. Hoosiers in complete control right now at the half, up 17-0. Your leaders right now, Fernando Mendoza, 93 yards in the air, 10 for 12, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Hemby, running back, 11 carries, 56 yards for Indiana. Becker, big body wide receiver, 2 receptions, 1 touchdown, 51 yards. Oh, man, Howard just kicking my ass. Excuse me, you guys. Oh, Hardy, the linebacker for Indiana, leading them with 4 tackles, 2 solo. Hubbard, the DB for Alabama, 7 tackles, 6 solo. Pierre, a sack and a half, the linebacker for Alabama. Ryan Williams, 3 catches, 22 yards. Ty Simpson leading them in rushing yards, 3 carries for 17. They have not been able to run or throw the football. And Ty Simpson, again, 10 for 13, 64 yards in the air, 0 touchdowns. Jay, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. My allergies been whooping my ass, man. So let me see. People saying that Mendoza is going to be a reach anyway. All right. We shall see. Salute to my guy Rue, watching 2 shutouts. Playoffs defense has been key. Miami's D-line killed Ohio State. Hope Bain Jr. falls to late first, which it won't happen at all. He's a top 10 pick. First, and we make a move. Because think about this, Bain still has another opportunity in the playoffs to go out there and make some more noise. Want to see Mendoza versus Miami and that NFL D-line. That would be great. That would be great because I think Mendoza and company, and I know there's some Ducks, fans in here. I think that Indiana's going to run over Oregon. Honestly, I do believe they're going to beat them pretty, and they beat them. They've already beat them this season. But that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Who does Miami has? Who do they have? They have the winner of Ole Miss and Georgia, right? I believe that's who they have. Yeah, you know what, man? I'm sorry. If Miami has to face Georgia, which I believe they will, I got Georgia beating them. Salute to Rue, but that would be fun. That'd be fun to watch him against that Miami defense. Yeah, Goldie, I would like to see that too. That Georgia defense is for real. So Booger, no nose ring this time. No, just a sneeze, brother. Just a sneeze. Just a sneeze. Nose rings, no booger. Nose rings, no booger. So Jay Raider, number 4 on. Oregon got the pick 6 on Mendoza in that game. That boy is a baller. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if they live up to it come next week because it looks like both teams are blowing out their opponents today. Let me turn this down. This shit just got loud as hell. Taylor Swift booming in the background. How is all you Mendoza lovers and Mendoza haters feeling in the comment section? Let me know. Let me know. Are you guys sold on Fernando Mendoza at pick 1? Let me know. Put a 1 in the comment section if you are sold on Mendoza, or just put simply no. A 1 for Mendoza, a no, I'm not sold yet. Let me know in the comment section. Justice says sold. CGR 1. So it's a CGR in the building, man. I like what I see. There you go. Justice 1. Morris 1. CGR said it. Daniel said it 1. Oaktown 1. The Great One 1. Oddly 1. Okay. A lot of ones in the comment section. A lot of ones. I'm totally sold on Mendoza. 1. Okay. All right. I don't see 1 no yet. Oh, Apocalypse. Had to be different. Says no. Okay. Let me know what more you need to see out of him, Apocalypse, to be that guy. Let me know. Why is he not your guy? Because everybody else is saying 1. I just want to know what do you see that makes you say no? Because I see you flooding the comment section with it. But let me know why you don't think that he could be the guy. Caden Proctor can leg squat 815, max and bench 535. Max, and you say he is not a people mover, incognito leg squat 750. Might want to do more research. I'm not sure about that. Okay, man, we might have to get S. Dot and Ruben on here to battle it out, man. S. Dot, we might have to get you and Rube on this channel to battle it out. Salute to my guy S. Dot, the trenches God himself, challenging our brother Rube in the comments section. No way in hell we screw ourselves from the first pick, right? My anxiety will hit hard during the game. May the football gods bless us. Man, look, if I'm the Raiders, I'm telling you now, tomorrow I would not have Ashton Genty out there at all. I know he only needs 112 yards, I believe, to get over 1,000 yards rushing. That means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. I would love for him to get 1,000 yards. It'd be great to see him do it. But look, man, I would just run Zeus over and over and over again tomorrow against the Kansas City defense. That's all I would do. Just run the ball constantly. My apologies, guys. Somebody knocked on the door. Had to make sure my son knew what time or what was going on. But hey, man, look, run the football with Zeus over and over and over tomorrow. I don't want to see anything else. I had to mute it, Miguel. I unmuted it right now. Make sure you shore up that pick tomorrow. Which vet quarterback will we pair with our rookie quarterback? Ahmed to be determined. There's a few names that'll be available out there. Jacoby Brissett will be available. Flacco will be available. Malik Willis would be great. Trey Lance is available. Kenny Pickett is available. You could always just keep Geno another year, which I think we all can agree that's the wrong move to make. But there's not really a lot of options out there to pair with Fernando Mendoza. I think if you go get Mendoza, I honestly think that they prepare him in the offseason. And hopefully, I know Brady has always said that he would like to sit his young quarterback. But, man, he may be prepared and ready to go dependent on who the OC and who the head coach is. Sunday, not tomorrow. I keep thinking the game is tomorrow, you guys. My apologies. Also, Marcus Mariota is available too. Just throwing that out there. Snoop Huntley's available, Eddie, right? Winston is available. There's a ton of names out there, but if I had my pick, I would go get Malik Willis. I would sign him to a 2-year deal and bring him in to be a starter next year and see what he can do and sit Mendoza and let him learn a little bit. That's personally what I would do. Because it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to bring in Malik Willis. He's been a career backup up to this point. And some people may not want to hear this. I wouldn't do it. Because either way, it doesn't matter what you're drafting a quarterback early anyways. I was going to say, call Tennessee. See what it would cost with Will Levis. What would it cost to part ways with Will Levis? I know a lot of people aren't Will Levis fans. I'm not giving up on a mayonnaise man just yet. The former Kentucky product. Dynamic says Mac Jones is in play. Okay, maybe Mac Jones. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I keep thinking it's Saturday, you guys. I'm so lost in the sauce right now in terms of my days. So he says mucus different than boogers, allergies. Talk 2-4. Talk, my brother. You think Willis is a coach? Why would they do that? They're gonna sign Daniel Jones back. They still have Anthony Richardson under contract. I don't think that makes any sense, Mike, for them personally. I don't think it makes any sense. What if Baltimore moved on from Lamar Jackson, though? What if they traded him? Malik Willis would be an interesting piece out there at the quarterback position. That would be intriguing if they move Lamar Jackson to, let's just say, Miami. What if they moved him to Miami? Let's just say it really is. Let's say all the noise is real. Be interesting. Move Lamar to Miami and sign Malik Willis to Baltimore. I can see that. Eddie says Minnesota. Okay. We'll see. James, if they bring in Flacco, I'm not against bringing in old man Flacco to teach Mendoza. Former Super Bowl winning quarterback. I mean, I know he's 88 years old, but why not? Prom, I appreciate that, fam. Just subscribe to your channel. Hope it helps. Huge fan of the show the last 4 years. I appreciate you, brother. It means a lot, man. Salute to my guy. Welcome to the family, brother. Second half should be underway here shortly, you guys. Stay tuned. Again, Indiana's up 17-0 here at the half. Alabama will get the football back to start the third quarter. They won the toss and chose to defer. Look at Rube coming back with vengeance. I don't care if a motherfucker squats 1,000 pounds. Either they can play or not. Proctor is DeJuan Jones, 6'8", 370, and squats 700, but one of the worst O-linemen in football. Look at Baltimore's right tackle, 6'9", 380, and he's hot trash. Talk! S-Dot, you got a rebuttal for that? We have a battle on our hands right now. Ruben versus S-Dot. You love to see it. Rube came back with a haymaker. My bad, y'all. I'm just over here instigating this shit. Graphk, we need Mendoza. We really need to nail our coaching choice. Bringing this kid into the right situation means everything. One more loss, brother, and I think we'll have our pick of the litter at the head coach position because of the number one spot bringing in Mendoza. Salute to you, Joe. A few days away for potentially locking up this number one spot. And again, whoever's available out there, you know, whoever it is, I don't know if it's the QBX, the LaFleurs, the Joe Brady's, whoever it is, Chris Shula, whatever. I think we'll have our pick of whoever we want because of the number one pick in Fernando Mendoza. Salute to my guy, Joe, man. Salute to Silver Raider in the building, my dog, man. If we can retire Derek Carr Raider and let Mendoza sit behind, no. 10 games or so, that's the move. I was ready to move on from DC when we did. Now it's the right time to bring him back. No. Love you, Silver Raider. No. That ship has sailed, brother. No. Okay? He's retired. He's semi-retired, I guess. No. Such a Raider move. Go re-sign Derek Carr. And then our fan base is going to be like, never play Mendoza. Never play him. No, we have our GOAT back. I don't want to hear it, Silver Raider. No. If DC goes elsewhere and balls out, congratulations to him. I'm over that shit. I'm over it. Hear you though, my brother. Salute to you. I'm trying to see if S-Dot had a haymaker in return. He said, talk, Rube. Talk. I love it. They're in agreement here. Halftime performance is about to wrap up here. Yeah, Silver Raider, you feel me? Like, bro, you bring him back, and it's like, who is Fernando Mendoza? This fan base wouldn't even want him back want him on the football field. Here comes Big T with the negativity, man. You can always count on Big T from my city to pull up and say some negative ass shit. This year's number one spot doesn't move the needle. Weak draft for quarterback. I know Morris is a major DC fan, and this is coming from the guy that calls him the GOAT. One day, I'm cool with that. Retire a Raider, how it should be. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Mendoza equals Allen? What Allen are you talking about, brother? Because him and Josh Allen don't have a similar game at all. Josh Allen has a major rocket for an arm, and he uses his legs a lot. Mendoza doesn't have the strongest arm out there. He has a phenomenal arm, but not the strongest arm, and he doesn't run the football as much as Josh Allen. I don't think that's a good comparison at all. If you're gonna say anybody's even close to Josh Allen in this draft, it'd be Drew Allar because of the size, the arm strength, and so on and so forth. A lot of people always say that, there's a lot of similarities with Josh Allen and Drew Allar out there from Penn State. But I don't see that at all. Let me see. Hey, Daniel, I've said it too. I've said that too. Phillip Rivers, Goff comparison. I think he's more like a Matt Ryan. We've seen Matt Ryan as well. Those three, I like it. I'm here for it. Look, if we can get a Phillip Rivers or a Jared Goff or a Matt Ryan at number one, I think we win the draft. It is what it is. Because then you have your quarterback and you can build around that. Matt Ryan played for a long time. Phillip Rivers played for even longer. Jared Goff is still playing right now. So, if we can get anything close to those three, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right. Water. Then it's beer time. Hey, babe. Hold on real quick, y'all. On my dresser. All right. Salute to everybody here in the building. Second half is about to be underway here shortly. Salute again to everybody here in the building. Sam Lyles to send the number one pick to the Ravens for Lamar Jackson. Hell no. I do not want a 29-year-old Lamar Jackson for the number one pick. And it looks as though his athleticism is dwindling and his health is dwindling. There's no way in hell. Chantastic, man. It's always good to see my guy Chance in the building. Sorry to watch Alabama Roll Tide get the ass whooped, brother, but it is what it is. We're watching hopefully the future Raider at the quarterback position, Fernando Mendoza, carve these boys up. Carve them up. Let me see. Rube with another $10 smackaroonie. There's a guy who could play left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle. He's a people mover. He even moves my heart. Goes by the name of George Halani. And he could play all those spots at the same time. The GOAT of all GOATs. The greatest Boise State running back of all time. The greatest Seattle Seahawks running back of all time. Who was Marshawn Lynch? When you got George Halani. The greatest to ever do it, Rube. Thank you, man. I'm over here dying. Old man heartburn. Had to ask the wife to go get me my heartburn medicine. I'm dying a miserable death. Thank you, man. Facts. We've talked about Katron Allen a ton over here. Would love to bring him in. We need another running back too behind Ashton Jeanty. Damn, these bots are crazy today. They are popping up something vicious. And Jason, that is the kid out of Arkansas. That is the kid out of Arkansas. 6'2", big body running back. Let me see. I'm going to bring up his stats real quick. I think it's Mike Washington. Yeah, Mike Washington, 6'2". It's a big dude out there, man. Over 1,000 yards rushing this season. 8 touchdowns on the ground. 167 carries. Average 6.4 a clip. Mike Washington Jr., 6'2", senior, Arkansas. This, to me, would be a great addition to add to Ashton Jeanty, that big body, kind of change of pace type running back. And again, He's not the worst receiver, in terms of the run game. But this year he had 28 catches for 226 yards and a touchdown as well. So he can help you in the receiving game out of the backfield as well. That's the kid I would potentially take a look at right now, Mike Washington Jr. He's a stud. He is a stud. Again, we're not looking for a running back one, you guys. We're looking for somebody that can come in and spell, Ashton Genty and be that lightning to, thunder to his lightning, so to speak. Raider hater, I would love that. I would love for the Giants to just go out there and beat the Cowboys so we have nothing to worry about. That'd be great. That would be great. What time do they play on Sunday? I want to see something. NFL. They have the 12 o'clock, Central game. So they have the early game. So we may be able to wrap this shit up early, y'all. Because that Cleveland and Cincinnati game is early. We need Cincinnati to beat Cleveland. Atlanta and New Orleans play. I think we need New Orleans to beat Atlanta, I believe. I think that's how it goes. And then the Seattle Niners game, we need the Niners to beat Seattle in Santa Clara. So those are the 4 games I believe to keep an eye on early on. And then I think, was there one more game that could potentially help us? I'm looking around. No, those are the games right there. I thought it was that Detroit game, but everything can be sewn up early on Sunday. Early. Yep, Brandon. They didn't just claim him. They signed him to their active roster. Salute to my brother, the Jersey King himself in the building. You know what's funny, Oscar? I think that the defensive tackle at Florida, regardless of the injuries or not, he's so talented. I think that he's still going to be a second-round talent. I know some people have him dropping. Somebody's going to take a flyer on him because he's really a good football player. So I have him in the second round. I don't think he escapes the third. I think the lowest he'll go is in the third round. Spook, Kenneth Gainwell has played really good for Pittsburgh this year too. That'd be an interesting, intriguing guy to bring in. Kenneth Gainwell has played really well for Pittsburgh. Him and Warren, that little duo at the running back position. So, all right, here we go, you guys. Third quarter is about to be underway here live from the Rose Bowl. Again, man, salute to everybody watching the stream right now. Appreciate you guys so much. DeMarcus says, Graphk, Spy Tech values his running backs. Too bad Zamir White never developed into a dependable running back too. We haven't had one since Kenyon Drake. You know what's funny, man? When me and Jalen start our podcast in March, we were supposed to do, salute to my brother Jalen Richard, we were supposed to start our show a few months ago, but then some stuff popped up where he had to handle. But we're going to bring Kenyon Drake on. He's one of our first guests that's coming on the show. I definitely want to talk to him about the state of the running back position and stuff. Keep an eye. We've already talked about that. We already have Kenyon Drake locked in. He will be one of the first guests on the running back report with Jalen Richard. So stay tuned for that. My guy, man, Kai Broski, how do you feel about with Salah as head coach, Flores as DC, and Brian DeBall as the OC? I don't think that you necessarily need Salah as the head coach and Flores as the DC. What defense are you running? If you're going to bring in, Robert Salah, I think he's going to want to run his defense. So I don't know if that duo works, but I have no issue if you could somehow, some way bring in Flores as the DC and DeBall as the OC. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. That would be amazing. But yeah, I don't know if that would work. Salute to my guy, KY Raider in the building, man. Jalen Richard John's such a good dude. That's my bro. That's my dog. I can't wait to start our podcast. Again, you guys, if you guys can go follow, well, you follow my channel, go follow his channel as well. I set everything up. It's the running back report with Jalen Richard. If you guys can, make sure you subscribe over there. We'll be live from both of our channels every week for our podcast. So stay tuned for that. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ty Simpson in the shotgun. Ryan Williams, nowhere. I think he lost 3 or 4 yards there. It's not a good way to start your offense down 17-0 here in the second half. Oh, yeah, DeMarcus, we're already reaching out to a ton of running backs. I mean, Jalen even said he spoke to Marshawn. You know what I mean? So we spoke to DeAndre Washington. Already got the thumbnail. We're going to bring on some running backs and talk for sure. All right, 2nd and 12 here. They lost 2 yards on that. Ty drops back. This defense is just killing Alabama's O. Landino on the stop. Man, he was all over the place. Pressure. All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. Another 3rd and long here for Ty Simpson and company. Let's see what they can do right here. Drops back, plenty of time. Lets it fly. Going to be short of the first down. He got maybe 4 or 5 yards tops. They're going to have to punt here. Another 3 and out for Alabama's offense. Oh, Josh, that'd be really dope, bro. I would love to have Josh Jacobs on, man. That'd be great. That's my guy, man. Got a chance to kick it with him a little bit at the Pro Bowl and chop it up with him a little bit. Josh is a good dude. Josh is a good dude. All right, they're going to punt here. 4th and 8. Oof, Indiana almost got that. Punt to about the 22-yard line and instantly tackle. Great play by Alabama special teams. 510 says, I'm not a fan of either Mendoza or Moore. The Raiders just need to trade back, build the trenches, and wait for either Manning or Carr in the 2027 draft. We can endure one more bad season. So my guy says you wait for CJ Carr or you wait for Arch Manning, which I don't know if we're going to be there to get him. But okay, I hear you, brother. I hear you. You have your right. You have every right to feel how you feel, brother. I just think that I'm watching what Mendoza is doing. I think he possesses everything you want out of your quarterback. I think he's going to be successful at the next level. Oh, yeah. McFadden. You know, I've been around McFadden tons of times. I've actually ran into him a few times here at the liquor store down the street from the house. He's local. He lives up the street. All right, Hemby. Oh, damn. He almost lost 5 yards and gained 3. Nice run there. There was nothing there, and he turned something out of nothing. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. All right, here we go. Hemby up the gut for another maybe 3 yards. It's probably a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 situation for Fernando Mendoza and company. Salute to Trav, my dog. Interview Hanson, former Raider. You're talking about the corner, right? Look, man, if you played in the silver and black, I will bring on anyone, who played for this team at some point. So, yeah, former corner, Texas Tech product. Play for the Niners, Eagles, Raiders. Mendoza up the gut, takes it himself. He's still going. First down, Mendoza. Good for about another 6-7 yards. Great run. Yeah, nice little draw. Took it right up the gut. Great play from Fernando Mendoza. Nice play. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 35. Babe, that chicken's in the oven. Oh, that's why I smell it. All right. Was that Black on the carry? Good for what? 5 yards. 106 rushing yards to 29 Alabama. Nasty work. Alabama has nothing for this Indiana team today. But Trav, I would definitely interview Hansen for sure. He had a long career too. All right, Mendoza using his legs a little bit, takes off. First down and then some. Gets out of bounds. Fumbled on the way out, but Indiana first down. Shit. Man out there. Yeah, he running like a giraffe, bro. Love that. He was already out of bounds when he fumbled anyway, so. Nice play for Fernando. Big first down at the 48-yard line of Alabama. Passes to Omar Cooper. Takes it for about 6-7 yards. 3 yards shy of the first down at about the 43, I believe. Salute to my brother Rube on a $10 special, man. Mendoza versus Miami's defensive line and Pons versus Tony. It'll be a fun matchup. Jacoby Lane, receiver out of USC, and Texas A&M's wide receiver Conception. He's a baller. Will be Stills later in the draft. Branch as a returner would be nice too. That's my guy out of Georgia. I would love to bring in Branch. But facts, Rube. Any of those guys, Jacoby Lane, Conception, Branch, would be fun on this roster. But I want D'Angelo Pons and Mendoza to be Raiders. Black up the gut. He's still going. First down, Indiana. This offense, man. I don't know what team can beat this team right now, bro. They're just firing on all cylinders right now. Salute to my brother Rube. CGR, Graphk, do you think it would be in best interest of the Raiders, both the Raiders and Mendoza, to sit him for the first year? Appreciate the content. King, definitely. In a perfect world, you can sit him for a year, for sure. Let him watch, let him learn, get adjusted to the speed of the game. Definitely. I think that is – look at all of the best quarterbacks. I think that was Hemby for about 2 yards, maybe a yard. I mean, look at Tom Brady got a chance to sit. Aaron Rodgers got a chance to sit. You can look at the league now. I mean, look at Jordan Love. You got a chance to sit behind Aaron Rodgers. A lot of these quarterbacks had an opportunity to sit for a little bit. Steve Young, sat behind Montana for a while. I mean, look, would it be in his best interest to sit? Definitely. Will he get a chance to sit? I don't know. You take a guy at number one, you may say, hey, you're the guy immediately. So I don't know. But he would definitely benefit from it. Look at Mendoza going through all his progressions and just takes off. Phenomenal play right there. Almost gets a first down. You see that? You see that? Went through every single progression. Look, analyze the field. Look at this play right here, you guys. Look at this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Progression, gone. Crazy. Went through every single progression, seen nothing, took off. Great play right there for Fernando Mendoza. A yard shy, 3rd and 1 here at about the 25-yard line. Mendoza drops back, deep ball. Touchdown, Elijah Surratt. Mendoza. Woo! Have you not seen it enough now? Have you not seen enough now? Holy shit. Wow. Big play from Fernando Mendoza to Elijah Surratt. Big touchdown there. 23-0 right now. This game is out of hands, and it's about to be 24-0. 24-0. Indiana up. This is a blowout. Alabama did not belong in the playoffs. I said it before, and I'll say it again. They should have never been here in the first place with 3 losses. Wow. Big boy pass right there and big boy catch from Elijah Surratt. Holy shit. Wow. Indiana up big. This isn't even a game. We can wrap this stream up here in a second, y'all, to be real with you. This shit is pretty much over. What up, my boy? You have fun out there? Good. I didn't even give you a time.
I came 20 minutes early.
Oh, okay.
20 minutes early.
All right, good. Good, son. Go take them. Take them over there. Put a few in a cup or put a few in a bowl. Don't eat all my chips, boy. Big boy throw. Let's go over some stats real quick, you guys. Fernando Mendoza is officially up to 12 for 14, 3 touchdowns in the air, 0 turnovers, and 123 yards in the air. And again, does he have a lot of passing yards? No. He's been efficient. He has 3 touchdowns in the air because, again, they have a healthy run game in Indiana. A healthy dosage of him being black. They've been able to run the football effectively, and that always helps you set up the pass. Mendoza out there doing great things when need be. Look, man, I can imagine what this guy's going to look like if we handle our job on Sunday with Genty and Brock Bowers, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. In the words of Gladiator, are you not entertained? Salute to Ray Glide. Facts, brother. Facts. Oh, yeah, Brandon. If I don't tell my sons what time it is, man, with my chips, they will eat all them shits. For sure. Man, this is big. This is big. Raiders, you better do everything in your power on Sunday to get blown out, because Andy Reid is watching this game very closely as well. Crazy. Mendoza is cooking right now. But again, you guys, it all depends on the head coach and the OC. Imagine getting Fernando Mendoza and you just keep Pete Carroll around. It defeats the purpose. You got to go get you a Kubiak or LaFleur, one of those guys to come in and help this guy. Simple and plain. Salute to Larry. Time for Spy Tech to be shameless. Any player that will even compete as a starter next season needs to go on the IR. This is facts, bro. Facts. Facts. Look, I don't want to see Aiden O'Connell. Put Kenny Pickett out there, and that's it. Kenny Pickett needs to play the entire game. Entire game. Don't want to see Ashton Genty at all. Keep Jack Besh out again. No reason to go out there and potentially mess this up at all, my brother. Salute to Larry, man. My guy. Salute to GA, man. Mendoza, Genty, Bowers, JPJ, built to the draft. Facts, my brother. Salute to my guy, GA. Yep. MC Raider, this is facts. No other pick will be acceptable at all. At all. He said Greg Olsen would love to coach Mendoza. Yeah, that'll never happen. Yeah, man. Look, no, don't give it to Dylan Lowby, man. Juicebox might go out there and cook. Give it to the guy that you know that's going to do a total opposite, and that is Zamir White. Have him be the guy, north-south runner. Just let him go out there and run. He's a free agent. Let him go out there and try to put something on tape to find another job elsewhere. I don't want to see Juicebox or Ashton Genty out there. Put Zamir high-stakes White out there, man. Damn, they benched Ty Simpson. Well, his collegiate career is over. Ends his collegiate career on a sour note, 67 yards passing, 12 for 16, no touchdowns, 0 picks, 3 carries for 17 yards on the ground. Nasty career for Ty Simpson. I wonder now if Indiana goes ahead and sits Fernando Mendoza. We'll see. I wonder if they sit him now. You think that it's Ty Simpson to say, you know what, I'll stick around another year? Look, all signs are pointing towards him coming back. Going into the draft. And somebody may think that they can bring him in. And could you imagine McVay with Ty Simpson? Don't think for once that McVay won't use that Falcons pick and go bring in Ty Simpson. Bro, McVay will find a way to turn Ty Simpson to one of the better quarterbacks in football. With Matthew Stafford on the way out, I could definitely see McVay using that Falcons pick and picking them up. So, yeah, I don't need to see shit else. Get me my corny king. Salute to Mr. J. Will. My dog. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to the 1,700 plus people rocking. Get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button, you guys. If you're new here, I see a ton of new names here in the chat, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That boy cooking right now. Back-to-back weeks, man. Well, not back-to-back weeks, but back-to-back games, beating the number one team in Ohio State at the time. And that top defense, several NFL caliber players out there that's going to start on other teams. And now you go out here and beat Alabama, man. That's big. You beat Oregon this year. You beat a ton of great teams this year, man. Mendoza and company are not playing any games. Oh, okay. Ty was hurt from that fumble. It looks like he's not good to go. That's why. They didn't bench him. He's hurt. I feel for that kid, man. He's over there emotional. You feel for him. All right. Back up. About a yard right there. Damn, he's 6'6", 236. That's a big boy, Austin Mack. All right, salute to GA, man. Thanks for the content. Salute to my guy, man. They better not get into a Tyree situation. We suffered too much to get this pick. Well, the thing is, the thing is, man, you can't go any lower than the number 2 pick. Well, he's taking off using his legs. First down. He said, get in my Mendoza Raider jersey now. Hold off until Sunday. Hold off until Sunday. Yeah, Huggy from Sac. Northern California. Let's go. I'm rooting for this kid. He from the crib. Folsom too. That's where my son will be playing if we relocate back home. Hopefully. If we play football. It's football. It's not like I'm not gonna be throwing up videos and shit. Salute to Louis, Mendoza, Brock, Genty. Man. Facts. All right, 2nd and 8 here, you guys, for Alabama's offense. Once again, you guys, Ty Simpson is officially out for the game. Sustained an injury there on that fumble. Drops back. Damn, beautiful pass up the sideline. Shit. Bernard on the cat. They should have went to this kid before. He said, I'm sold. Mac is the pick at number 1. Yo, talk that talk, Rube. That was a great pass. Great catch. Look, if they score quick here, I don't think we've seen the end of Fernando Mendoza just yet. Yep, Folsom from the crib. Suburbs of Sacramento. All right, is it timeout Alabama? Yep, first timeout with 5:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Again, man, salute to everybody here in the building. Get those likes up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. What's the last time I had a 15 jersey in a Raider? A Crabtree. As a kid, I had a Hostetler. I loved Haas. Yeah, it had to have been Crabtree and then Haas. Would love to get another 15. Haas was my dog, man. Oh, yeah, Hug. And trust and believe, if we relocated back home, we're going to be some of them silver spoons as well. You're not going to catch me anywhere near South Sacramento. I will be in the Granite Bay, Rockland, Folsom, Roseville. Like, yeah, we're not doing that shit. It's Grant over Folsom. I mean, Coach Adrian, let's not act like Folsom didn't beat the shit out of Grant recently, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I hear you. You know, you're always rooting for Grant. Love Del Paso Heights. Love the North area. They always have phenomenal football teams there at that high school. Let me see. Tom Flores. Yep. Johnny Lee Higgins. I'm dying. He said, ain't there a prison in Folsom? Yep. I got several homeboys I grew up with sitting in that motherfucker right now. Let me see. Again, you guys, commercial break here. Ty Simpson is officially out for the game with an injury. Their backup is in right now, and Alabama's offense is driving down 24-0 here with 5:13 left in the third quarter. Fernando Mendoza looking phenomenal today as the winner of this game gets prepared to face the Oregon Ducks next round of the playoffs. Bro, Mike Miller's 6'6". It's a big dude. Big dude. GA says North Georgia is the spot to live. We lived out there before too. We lived in Atlanta, Cobb County, Marietta, Sandy Springs. Where else we live? Swanee, or out that area, Duluth. All right, here we go. Back from a commercial break. Man, we've been live for about 5.5, 6 hours already, man. Salute to you guys for kicking it with us and hanging out, making these shows what it is. All right, 1st and 10. Alabama's ball at the 27, 25. Mac looks like he's going to take it himself. Great throw by Mac there at about the 8-9 yard line. First down, Alabama. Yeah, if Ty Simpson was thinking about returning, he may have just lost his job. All right, 1st and goal. I think Mac takes this himself. Watch. He's going to take it himself. About the 5 yard line. Mac on the carry. All right. Nice, GA. Yeah, we lived in Smyrna. Lived in Smyrna. Right over by Cumberland Mall. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Mac drops back, lets it fly. He lost. Okay, incomplete. They're about to lose like 5 yards. That might have been the best call for them right there. You know what's crazy, man? True Raider, when you watch enough football, you kind of just, it's like a rhythm thing. Millie, we used to be in Douglasville all the time. My brother Dave used to live over by Six Flags. Oh, man, we used to be over there with Nadi and them, Six Flags all the time. Jorge, I thought Dante Moore did okay today against one of the better defenses in football. All right, we go 3rd and goal. Mac and shotgun here. They're in 4-down territory anyway. They're down big, so they're going to have to go for it regardless. I wouldn't be shocked if they ran the football here. Oh, and they didn't. Oh, they're passing. Oh, my God. That boy got rocked. Oh, they're going to take 3. Kick a field goal here. They're down 3 touchdowns. Right back in this thing. That boy got rocked. Hey, man, these Indiana DBs ain't no punks, man. And they sent D'Angelo Pons after the quarterback, too. Salute to George. A great, not good coach is what we really need. $40 million for coach seat. Best coach in the playoffs. Look, man, if you can get a great coach, why would you want a good coach? Hug says, hi, Tiff. I hear you dicing stuff up in the background. She back there making enchiladas right now, man. Oh, man. Salute to George and the $5. Salute to Alex. Notre Dame definitely should have made it over Bama. Facts. I'm worried, man, about Ohio State getting eliminated and Ryan Day, man. I'm worried about Freeman at some point here in the near future taking that Ohio State job. I'm really worried about that. I hope that Freeman remains with Notre Dame forever. But, man, I think that's just a job that he would not be able to pass up. You know, went there. Man, kind of scary. Hug says, red or green, babe? Green. Green sauce gang. Green dot gang in the building, man. Let me see. Yeah, Pons is nice. Pons is definitely nice. Rick says, homemade enchiladas. I'm on my way. Is Elijah still in the house? Yeah. Okay.
No. He's on his scooter. That's why he's at 16.
All right. Oh, no. Will, no. My son will not be going anywhere near Grant. No. I wasn't. No. I said that they're a really good football team. There ain't no way in hell, bro. No. Oh, yeah. And I'm not going to talk about that. But, yeah, there's like some shit with that whole Grant shit. Yeah, nah. But that's a great football program, though. Dead smack in the middle of the hood. Folsom or bust? But he said, might as well bring him to Iraq if you're considering Grant. A lot has changed here. Yeah, definitely. Things have changed a lot in South Sac. Definitely. I've been home a ton, and it's not the way it used to be. Everybody outside, sitting in front of stores, doing shit they're not supposed to be doing. South Sac has changed a lot. It definitely has. Which is great. All right. Here we go, you guys. Once again, 2:44 left here in the third quarter. We still have one more quarter. Alabama just kicked 3, down 21. So we get a chance to see Fernando Mendoza probably come in. I'm expecting if Mendoza goes and puts up 7 again here, I think they'll probably sit him for the remainder of the game. There's no real reason to – the way that Indiana defense is playing, they've been playing lights out all game. Again, it's kind of difficult to play a backup when you haven't really did any homework on them. No tape on them like that. They prepare for Ty Simpson. So I'm expecting if Mendoza goes down and puts up another 7, this will probably be the end of him for the game. And once they sit Mendoza, I have no more reason to sit here and talk about this game. First and 10, Indiana's ball. 2:44 remaining. He said kids making TikToks nowadays. Not so much gangbanging. Hey, I'd rather have these kids doing that all day than doing the shit that we were doing. All right, Mendoza in the shotgun. Hands the ball off to, I believe, Black. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Oh, yeah. No, definitely. We'll go from Mendoza to Mendoza. Yeah, his brother is definitely his backup for sure, which is crazy. It's crazy to see that they're going to go from one Mendoza to the next year. It's crazy. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Definitely need a top tier corner for sure. Ran for about maybe 2 yards there. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 here, you guys. And they have not, that's Black on the carry. Not a lot of clock being ran right now. If I'm Indiana, I'm running this shit down as much as possible. 146, 23 on the play clock. Run that shit down. Don't snap the football until you're damn near at 120 on the clock. And they're kind of taking their time. 3rd down conversions. Indiana 6 for 9. Alabama 1 for 7. Mendoza drops back. Lets it fly. 1st down and then some. 37. Go, 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 go. So about the 47-yard line. Big play from Indiana. Wow. Big play. 1st down. That kid been balling today. That's Riley on the catch. Is it Nowakowski? I believe Nowakowski. 3 catches for 36 yards. That puts Mendoza up for 13 out of 15, 154 in the air, you guys. Right up the gut. Black for about 15 yards. Too easy. Alabama's defense is cooked right now, you guys. They're exhausted. This game's about to be over here. Not too much more to see. Great carry from Black. Untouched for about 15 yards right there on that carry. 1st and 10 at Alabama's 27. And they're going to take it into the 4th quarter. Big play from Indiana there to kind of sign, seal, and deliver this thing. Yeah, James, Indiana has a nice offensive line, bro. They definitely are a talented group. Salute the Hug on a $20 special, man. Funny story. Coached my son for Placer Jr., Hillman football, and we played Grant. Grant coaches invited me to the parking lot for beers after the game. Graphk, consider Placer for Elijah great football school. Look, man, we're looking at all kind of those, suburbs back home for sure. But I appreciate you, Hug, definitely. What's the number 2 school out there? I think it's let me see. Top football schools in Sacramento. St. Mary, Oak Ridge. That's another one. Folsom, Oak Ridge, Granite Bay. Damn, Monterey Trail's doing good. Not going over there though. Oh no, they're not doing good. Folsom 14-1, St. Mary's 13-2, Oak Ridge 9-4, Sonora 15-0, Granite Bay 9-4, Manteca 11-1. This is the whole area up there. Oh, Monterey Trail, yeah, 9-3. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Roseville 11-3, Rio Americano 7-5. I'm actually shocked to see Monterey Trail there, bud. Shocked to see Monterey Trail doing really good in football. Over off of Calvine, Power Inn area, right there by Lowe's and all the gas stations. We used to sell our albums over there all day. Nah, it's right there. It's literally like off of Calvine, right behind Lowe's. Going towards Sheldon, like towards that area and shit.
That's too useful.
Yeah, man. He said Graphk is ready to get out of here. Nah, I just been holding in this piss for like 2 hours. And now I finally cracked my first beer and I'm dying a miserable death. I should pull the old school move, babe, like I used to do when I used to go live and piss under the desk? I used to have a bowl or a Gatorade bottle, and I just pissed. They wouldn't even know. Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, I used to have a whole big ass Gatorade bottle. Yeah, man. And there we go. Raiders touchdown. They didn't even know. The go to this shit, bro. The go to these live streams. The go. Don't even have to get up. Just sit right here. You know the watch party. I might as well get some adult diapers. Give me some adult diapers. I can piss and shit on myself at that point and call the whole game. Yeah, man. The Gatorade bottles used to be lit. He said, sick, dude. I don't know, man. I really do this shit. I really do this shit. Coach says, only the GOAT can do that.
No, you can't.
Now, hold on real quick, y'all. I'll be right back. Touchdown, Indiana. 30-3 right now, you guys. Nice run from Black right there. Was that 25-yarder? Too easy, man. Too easy. He said he's going to go get a Gatorade bottle. He said Graphk on some old mailman shit. All right, man. This game is a wash right here, you guys. This is over. 31-3. Indiana is murdering them with 14:21 remaining here. This game is disgusting. Graphk, come down to SoCal. Got the best high school ball in the whole country. Tapped in with the top teams down here. Talent and coaching is second to none. I also got to send the young ballers some merch. Let me know what I need to do to get some merch, Rube. Rube doing great things down there in SoCal. I love when I see him post things on Instagram out there working with the kids, man. Great. But I'm a NorCal guy at heart, Rube. If we go back to California, we going home. You know what I mean? Like, love Southern California. We got a ton of family in LA, ton of family in Santa Barbara, and all that good stuff. But if we head back to Cali, we're going home. We're going home. But I appreciate you, brother. But guess what? If you have any camps during the summer, I would love to drive down, bring the boys down, and be a part of what you got going on, man. I would love to support whatever it is you got going on. So definitely, my brother. Salute to you, man. So, Josh, I mean, Texas is the best place in the world for football. This is a football haven. Definitely. This is a football haven. People move to Texas for their kids to actually go to school out here and to play football. Georgia as well. Georgia is, I think, the number 2 state, and I think Cali's number 3. And Florida's right there as well. But there's more. Once again, you guys, it's not the foregone conclusion, but there's more reasons as to why we're considering going back up to NorCal, back home. All right. Once again, man, salute to everybody here in the building. Let me get rid of this. Boom. You guys think that's it for Mendoza? 154, 13 for 15, and 3 touchdowns. You think that's it? This may be it. Now Black is up to 99 yards and a touchdown on 15 carries as well. Derek plays corner and wide receiver. Corner and wide receiver. Austin, it's because their run game has been phenomenal today. They haven't been forced to go out there and throw the football all over the place. They've had the lead the entire game, and they've been able to effectively run the football all game long. So it ensures that they don't have to go through Mendoza, to win this ball game for them. They have 179 yards on the ground so far, so almost 200 yards rushing. So that's why. That's why. Don't have to have him go out there and throw the football all over the place when your run game is absolutely gashing Alabama's defense. And they've controlled the time of possession all game long. This is just absolute dominance from Indiana over Alabama. All right, they took a knee out in the end zone. Alabama's offense is set to come back on the football field here. Let me see. All right, here we go, y'all. Get a chance to see if Alabama can respond to that 7-piece that Indiana just put up. Great run by Black there, though. That was phenomenal. Indiana has to be the favorite right now to win everything, man. Has to be. All right, 1st and 10. Drops back. No one's open. He's taking forever to get rid of the football. Just throws it away. The one thing about Mac that I don't like, and you can see it, and I don't know if I want my football people to let me know if I'm tweaking. Haven't watched a ton of Mac, but he looks like he wants to run first. He looked like he was going through his reads, but he was just in you can see his happy feet. It's like he wants to take off. To me, that's what it like. He looks like he's like a run first guy. He just wants to let me use my legs and get out of here. Sacked. This is 3rd and forever here. But when he dropped back and he had all that time, it looked like he was just wanting to run the football. You can build with Mendoza. He is a better golf. There you go, Jay. I'm here for it. If you can get a better golf, then we're cooking. We're cooking. Trade back for more. Mendoza at number 1 overall. Oh, okay. He said no. Wait, D, what do you mean, bro? Which one are you with? There's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Which one do you want, brother? Mac drops back, and there's no receiver in sight. 4th and 20. Where the hell he was going right there. Flores and Jeff Hostetler. Oh, D, you're asking me. Okay, I appreciate you. Get Mendoza. Don't play around. Forget trading back. Get Mendoza. Get Mendoza. That's the pick. I think he wasn't prepared to come in, just lost in the offense, when in doubt, run. Okay. I'm just seeing that, Rube. Like, I'm just seeing it like he looked like he was just, his feet were happy, and he was looking like, I don't want to throw this football. I just want to take off. And mind you, he's 6'6". This is a big dude. So I'm not upset about that. You know what I mean? Like, but you're down by 1,000,000 points right now. You got to throw the football down the field if you want to try and score and somewhat even try to get close to get back into this game. Edgar, you talking about Jeff George? Let me see. Kerry says, what O-line in free agency? Tyler Linderbaum is the big fish. That is the prize. That is the prize. If you can get him, away from Baltimore, if he says, I want to leave, you get him. If not, go get Braden Smith, the right tackle from Indianapolis, and go draft you another guard in the draft. But I don't really know what their plan is with Charles Grant. I can see if they may want to play him at right tackle. They may want to play him at right tackle next season, but we'll see. Oh, I would love to get both, Austin. That would be a blessing to be able to get both those guys. Your offensive line is fixed. You won't even have to draft one. If you can get Braden Smith and Tyler Linderbaum, I'm not wasting a pick on offensive line because you already have Charles Grant and Caleb Rogers, a tackle and a guard that you just got last year. You have JPJ and Glaze, a guy you got 2 years prior that you can move to guard as well. If you can get both of them, then you can have Charles Grant be a rotational, or play him at guard, or he can be the left tackle of the future when Colton walks off into the sunset. If you can get both of them, I mean, bro, you win free agency. If you can get Braden Smith and Tyler Linderbaum, we're off to the races. Laker Nation, he looks phenomenal. He looks really good. My apologies, y'all, that it just got really loud. That chicken broth hit that water, and this shit got to going crazy. Daniel Grant is a swing tackle. Okay. But at the end of the day, you got him in the third round, and he may show some signs of being the guy. We don't know yet. Oh, yeah, Toasty. I'm always tapped in with my brother Sanjit. And, he's the trenches guy. He loves the O-line. Steven, my guy, man, gifting 10 OLV Raiders Network memberships. My brother, I thank you so much, man. Salute to all the new members in the building because of my guy, Steven, man. That means a lot, brother. Thank you so much. Salute to all the new members. If you missed out on those 10, you guys hit the link. It's pinned up top. Once again, it definitely helps us keep the lights on over here. Hey, right of the line, man. He says, thank you guys for Jacoby. Take care of Jacoby out there, brother. And you guys go on a run, man. It's good to see you guys out there winning with our guy. Jacoby deserves everything under the sun. So take care of our guy out there, man. Phenomenal human being, really great football player, great leader in the locker room, leader on the field. Take care of that guy, man. Seven says red with beef or green with chicken enchiladas? Chicken. Green with chicken. Let's see if we got to that number real quick. Let's see. I don't know if we got to 2 yet, you guys. We needed like 20 subscribers, so I'm almost positive we're still away from that. Yeah, we need 10 more subscribers. If you guys are new here, man, hit the subscribe button. It's free. It don't cost you a thing, man. Crazy. We've done some good things today, man. 15K so far on both watch parties, man. Pretty cool, man. Thank you guys so much for pulling up and kicking it with us. Bo Moves, my dog. I'm going to add this account to my membership tomorrow, bro. I have my Squad Champ account as a member already, brother. If you're already a member on one, brother, you don't have to do both. We appreciate you, though, man. Thank you. Don't worry about that, man. Save your money, brother. Yeah, JC got a quarterback. Trevor Lawrence looks really good with Liam Cohen out there. What the hell just happened? Oh, shit. But can you see if it fell out, the Fire Stick? Let me see. I just missed it, you guys. My Fire Stick just went out right now, so I just missed it. Mendoza. He threw a 30-yarder? Damn. Let me see. Oh, there it goes, man. There it goes. He's up to 192 now. 2nd and 5 here at Alabama's 18-yard line. All right, it's coming back on. $30-yard pass. There you go. He's almost up to 200 yards passing here, you guys. He's at 192 right now. All right. Another touchdown. Salute to my brother Johnny Wade in the building. 30-yard rollout. That's what I'm talking about. Salute to my brother Johnny out there, man. Real Indiana Hoosiers fan that lives out there in Indianapolis. I just got it back on, you guys, so I missed the touchdown. Is it Hemby on the TD? Did he run it in or was it a pass? They're running all over that team. 37-3 right now. Shit. 18 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown for Roman Hemby. Crazy. All right. Yep, seeing a run right now. Great run. That's insane, you got that. Indiana now has over 200 yards rushing on this Alabama defense. Yeah, Justice, belt to ass for real, bro. Crazy. They are beating the shit out of them. I think at this point, it should be Mendoza's brother coming in for this game. You do not want to get your star quarterback hurt before Oregon. I think we've seen the last of Fernando Mendoza. 14-16 for 16, 192 in the air, 3 touchdowns, averaged 12 a clip. There's a few names out there. Smoke. It's definitely Linderbaum. That's my favorite. But Braden Smith, we talked about him. Potentially Nakobe Dean or Devin Lloyd. I think we need to bring one of those linebackers in free agency. You guys know how I feel about George Pickens. I don't really care about that man. He's a phenomenal talent. I understand he got a little something going on up here. Most wide receivers do. But those are the guys that I'm really high on. The Devin Lloyds, Nakobe Deans at the linebacker position, Braden Smith, Tyler Linderbaum, offensive lineman, and then George Pickens at wide receiver. I see a lot of people saying Quay Walker. I wouldn't be upset taking a look at Quay Walker as well. But those are probably some of my favorite. Maybe a Tariq Woolen. I know Pete's not going to be here to see his guy, and I don't know if that affects Tariq Woolen not wanting to come to Vegas, but I would definitely take a look at him. Oscar, I don't know why we would bring in a Trey Hendrickson. You know, he dealt with some injuries this year, had a really down year. I don't want to pay a 31, 32-year-old edge rusher potentially $30 million a year when you're already paying Max a shit ton of money. I think this year we have to draft, that sparring partner for Max, or hope that Tonka Hemingway can be that guy in another year or so. But I don't know if we can afford to go get an aging pass rusher opposite of Max Crosby when we're not there yet. I don't think we're there yet. You know, to me, that's a win now move. Tell him that he is geesing right now. That boy in there tweaking. Thought I was watching the Raiders defense for a few seconds. Loved the NIL era and the new playoff style. Bama fell off. The fall off has been crazy. All the motions and shifts used to be stout defense and run the ball. Yeah, man, they can't do any of it. Like, I'm here for the downfall of Alabama. I love it. As a Notre Dame fan, fuck them. Salute the Rube, my dog, man. Leo Chanel, another interesting guy. You know, that's been my dog forever, Kenny. Would love that. But I think that Devin Lloyd or Nakobe Dean, if a healthy Nakobe Dean, I think that those can be like guys that can change that second level of our defense for years to come. Devin Lloyd is still really young. Nakobe Dean is still really young. I think Devin Lloyd is like 27 years old. Kwity Paye, Oscar, I'm not that big of a fan. I wasn't a big fan of Kwity Paye at Michigan. So I wouldn't want to go that direction. Put it like this, Indianapolis is still looking for edge help, and they have him. Yeah, but he's also a lot smaller. I'm a Wendell Robinson guy. Tomorrow, like I loved him since Kentucky, and I have no issue bringing him in. But you know, we have a Trey Tucker on the roster already. I know he had over 1,000 yards receiving this year, which was really big, especially with the kind of the carousel at the quarterback position out there. But if you can get the number one guy, you get the number one guy. Abstract, my dog. Moore versus Mendoza next game, a.k.a. the Raider Bowl. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Salute to Abstract. Well, hopefully we do our job on Sunday And it don't need to be a Raider Bowl. You just go get Mendoza number 1 and we just keep it moving. Honestly. .937 remaining here in the game. You got 2nd and 4. Alabama has the ball at the 45-yard line. 38-3. Holy shit. Mac drops back. That's picked. Oh, you should have had that. That is to the crib. Come on, bro. You got to catch that. Tucker with the batted ball. Oh, my God. 21. Oh, you got to catch that, bro. D'Angelo Palm was right there, too. That was Hardy that could have came down with that rock. Oh, man, that was a pick 6 to the crib. Big John, Chasen, I wouldn't be mad bringing Chasen back either. Got to throw a shot at Notre Dame. Oh, here we go, Rube. Here we go. Committee got it right. Thank God Miami made it in over Notre Dame. Ohio State probably steamrolls the fight. No. Get the hell out of here. Ohio State's not steamrolling Notre Dame. What are you talking about, Rube? Ain't no way in hell, bro. Look, I have no issue with Miami being. I think that they should have been in. I don't think that Alabama should be in. I don't think that Tulane should have been in. I don't think that James Madison should have been in. I think it was the right move. I think that Miami and Notre Dame should have been in. Simple and plain. Pass for about a yard, maybe. Oh, they got him right back at the line of scrimmage. But come on, we live in a world where you got Tulane and James Madison. I don't care what it is. And like you have them in over Notre Dame. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. But Rube, love you, hate you, all of the above. But bro, Ohio State was not going to steamroll Notre Dame. You're crazy. Our defense is playing lights out this year, and the yo was gelling. They're not stopping that run attack, that rush attack with Love and Price. Damn, sacked. Another loss for like 10 yards. I don't really have any thoughts because it's not going to happen. He signed like a 10-year plus deal in Indiana. He's not going anywhere. That man is the man out there. So, I mean, would it be smart for him to potentially capitalize if they won a national championship? Definitely, but I don't see him leaving Indiana. He's in a good space, and some guys are just better off being where they are. Nick Saban didn't get it done at the NFL level, and he's the greatest college coach probably of all time. You know what I mean? So I think that he sticks around. This is some weird shit. They did all that just to lose yards. Oh, nope. Okay. Ryan's still going. Ryan Williams got about maybe 20, 30 yards on that. It looked like it was about to be ugly. But I don't see in any world, SD, that happens. I just don't see it. That play was so slow to develop, too. That was a really weird play. Bold moves. I think that Ryan Williams is very overrated. I think that he has a problem securing the football. His hands have been an issue all year long. I know he's like this big TikTok player and painting his nails and doing all kind of goofy shit, and the kids love him. I'm not saying that he can't be a good player or even a great player, but right now I'm not that high on Ryan Williams. And I wouldn't be shocked if he actually hit the transfer portal after this season. See him go somewhere else. Look, that's not. Oh, bro. So you want to get mad at me for Rube cooking you, and now you're trying to flip it on me. You one of them friends. I see what you're doing, S. Dot. You ain't shit, bro. You get absolutely obliterated by Rube, and you try to flip it on me. Nah. No. You're not doing that shit, S. Dot. No, sirree, Bob. Salute to my guy, S. Dot. Here, 1st and 10 for Alabama's offense at about the 33-yard line. And it stopped again. What's going on with this fire stick, baby? This shit is tweaking. I want to get Mendoza and Willis if possible. Why not? That'd be great. That would be great. That would be absolutely phenomenal. No, it's all right, man. It's all right because it's almost over anyway. I got it. Don't worry about it. Thank you, though. Yeah, Cass, I'm sold too, man. I've seen enough. Bring him in. Bring him in. Would love it. This game about to wrap up anyway. We're about to get this over with and kick back, drink me a couple beers in the backyard while my wife cook and let the pup run around for a little bit. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. 38-3, Indiana up on Alabama. Alabama has the ball 2nd and 3 at Indiana's 25-yard line. Now 3rd and 3. Passing complete to Riley. You know, what's going on? All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. CGR, appreciate you for being here, brother. Salute to the 1,800 people rocking with me still strong, man. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Yo, that shit is tripping right now. Yeah, unplug it, babe. You know what? I'll do it. Just give me a second. This shit is tweaking. I don't know. My Fire Stick just said, you know what? Mendoza it is, and just turn the TV off. There, I called him. I hit up Wasted. I wanted to see if he wanted to join the show. You know what I'm saying? He didn't answer, man. So I know he's busy. He got his, his family out there for the holidays and stuff. So, but we'll be running the show here in the next day or so. Oh shit. Okay. All right. This shit is crazy. This big ass TV over here tripping. Yeah, this shit ain't. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Is it on one, babe?
It's on the first one.
All right, bet. Boom. Yep, Dan, the Fire Stick's seen enough. Mendoza, it is. It's facts. It's facts. That's exactly what it is. 4th and 4 right now. Well, sacked for a loss of 7 yards. Turnover on downs. So Indiana gets the ball back here, about 5:40 remaining in the game. Adrian, my guy, appreciate you on the $5 special, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You guys have been, man, crazy today on New Year's, man. I thank you guys so much for starting off the month with a bang. We'll make sure to be active all month long, you guys. Draft talk, free agency talk, some guests pulling up. There's a lot going on over here at OLV and Shieldmore, man. So stay tuned. Vet says, do you think JPJ goes back to center? I would love it. I would love it. I think they should. But if Tyler Linderbaum is an option, you pay him and just keep JPJ at guard. Simple and plain. All right, 2nd and 6 for Indiana. Ball on their own 37-yard line. Martin on the carry. They're going to the backups now. They're going to the backups. Oh, little bro in? Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Little bro in. It's over with. Well, you know what? I don't even need to put this game back on, you guys. If Mendoza's out, we've seen enough. I think we've seen enough. Indiana blows the doors off of Alabama, the 9th ranked 11-3 football team who should have not been in the playoffs in the first place. Beats the shit out of them, 38-3. Mendoza finishes the game, you guys, with 192 in the air, 14 for 16, 3 TDs. Hell of a game for Mendoza. They ran the football effectively, over 200 yards on the ground, 210 to be exact. Black with 99, Hemby with 89, Mendoza for 16. And now they got Martin, the backup in with 6 yards on the ground thus far. So big day for Mendoza. I know a lot of people, only 192. Hey, man, he had a very efficient game, a very clean game. He did what he needed to do to get it done, and they move on to Oregon next week. And this is going to be a fun game. The Dante Moore versus Fernando Mendoza. A lot of people in Raider Nation are torn between the two. It's going to be fun to see these guys face off for the second time this season. Other than that, you guys, we will be live all week long. Graphk and Wasted and Graphk show. Me and Hammer calling the Raiders Chiefs game on Sunday. And I will try to get a coffee and convo in also between those shows. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for being a part of these shows. Again, thank you. We're doing something different. So for you guys to be over almost 2,000 strong in the chat speaks volumes about how much you guys support what we do. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Fernando Mendoza, it is. Raiders, do your work on Sunday. Lose that game. Let's move on. Let's get our quarterback and let's get this thing rolling in the right direction. Other than that, as always, love and appreciate you all. Wipe them feet on the way out. Also, hit that subscribe button. And again, we'll be active all week long. You will see us here probably tomorrow to talk a little bit more about this game and the game Sunday against the Kansas City Chiefs at home at Allegiant Stadium. Love and appreciate you all. Happy New Year's. One.